Caller, good morning.
Good morning to you, my brother.
Good morning, my sister. How are you this morning?
Well, I'm great, Up and rising, I'm alive. And I give God thanks for that.
Very nice.
The traffic not so much this morning, so I'm getting early. So greetings to you and yours. And all God's blessing to Sharon and her immediate family. And all God's blessing and to the family of 91. A blessed morning to everyone. Mr. Iwer George, we say thanks for this opportunity. As I want to send condolences. Friday morning was a somber morning for me because my dear friend and neighbor died. Okay. And I want to send condolences to the Ross family, Ross and Duncan family, on the passing of our dear sister Diane Ross. And we know she is resting in the arms of the Lord. And I want to encourage the family to be strong. Tomorrow is funeral, but we give God thanks for her husband and her children and her relatives. And this morning, to every one of us people, we have to encourage our children, our young people. You're speaking, but like it going in one ear and come out in the other. COVID-19 is real, and we have to let them know this. We have to put down some barriers in our homes too. You're coming to visit, you have to come with your mask. But we have to try to talk, we cook. Look at the just a party. Look at how much young people in this party. Some of these children are in their parents' home. Some are by grandparents. What is going to happen in the next 2 weeks? We pray, God, that everything will be all right. Right? Even the police officers and them who has done this raid, some of them, they might be in jeopardy. So let us stay focused. To the government, we pray for you continually. To the opposition, I'm ashamed for what you have done in Parliament. And I know the only time you would come to subjection and realize what is going on in this country is when it reaches home. Right now, most of those must have protection. But your relatives and your families out here, and I want to encourage the opposition. Do things for the upliftment of this country, in spite whether you're in government or not. Let us work together, people. Work together. Miss Professor, I'm asking you, please, work together that things will be better in this country. Have a wonderful and a blessed morning. To everyone, let us continue to pray and ask God to have mercy that this coronavirus will soon depart from this country in the name of Jesus. Yes. Love you, my brother. Have a wonderful morning.
Take care, my sister. (3420081) and if you're not getting me on that number, you can also call 466-5391. So I read earlier that there were 126 new COVID-19 cases. So let me take this caller. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Good morning. I forget your name. Yeah, good morning to you and your family, Sharon and family, and all to the family, 91.9 family, and to Trinidad Tobago and the wider world, all the personnel, security, nurses, doctors, everybody. Have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Don't sleep.
Caller, good morning.
Morning, Brucey.
Morning.
How you going?
I did cool. How are you this morning?
Well, feeling fine. Well, I'm glad I actually know rain this morning. For whole week we get rain, eh? But outside nice this morning so far. Yes. You know what I want to say? These people from Nelson Street and all these places that give in trouble. What happens? They don't want progress. They still want to stay in that dilapidated place they live in. I don't understand that at all. The Prime Minister trying his best to see what he could do. Why they doing this? If the Prime Minister leave them right there in the mess, stay right there. They don't want to move, stay there and do the rest and forget them. Okay? All right, Bushy.
Take care. So, as I was saying, a little earlier, I gave you 126 new COVID cases. 108 is in the prison system. COVID-19 infections in the prison system have jumped to 108. In its COVID-19 update yesterday, the Ministry of Health noted that of the 126 new positive COVID-19 cases, 108 were from the prison system. It said the new cases were from samples taken between Thursday and Saturday and not over a 24-hour period. The total COVID-19 count now stands at 6,450, and total active cases have increased to 725. No virus-related deaths were recorded yesterday. According to the ministry, 3 more people were discharged from public health facilities, while there are 11 more recovered community cases. It said 44 people are currently hospitalized. Of the 34 patients at Couva Hospital, 3 are in the intensive care unit and 5 are in high dependency unit. 9 patients are at Cora Hospital and 1 patient is at St. Anne's Psychiatric Hospital. There are 29 positive cases at step-down facilities, 17 at Claxton Bay Correctional Facility, and 12 at the University of the West Indies Day Bay campus. The ministry said 178 people are at state quarantine facilities and 526 are at home in self-isolation.
So Trinidad and Tobago, I'm here. Reach. Good morning. Oh, this thing low, so. Hey. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago, I'm here. Whew. All right, so I reach. Thanking the Lord for reaching here safe and sound. Waking up this morning in the land of the living. Good morning to you, Bruce.
Good morning, Sean.
I have no condition, you know. None whatsoever. All right, so Trinidad and Tobago. I hope Tobago locked on. And to all of you, wherever you are, no?
I've been getting some messages that the radio is not locked on. I'm not sure.
Oh, God, don't tell me that.
So I was trying to...
Don't tell me that I'll leave.
Where you leave?
My phone. Oh, you know, I can't get into my email.
Yes.
Right, so Trinidad and Tobago again, and the world by extension. I'm here. Let me say good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. You know, while coming down the road, I'm hearing Bruce reading the Zessa Party. And, you know, we have 2 type of COVID in this Trinidad and Tobago. And when I tell all of that, believe me, we have a COVID A and a COVID B. Now, I don't understand. Is it that some of us understand and realize that COVID-19 coronavirus can kill you, and some just don't care and they don't understand? How irresponsible it is of you to go and congregate in numbers like that, and then when you go back home, if any one of your family members, if you should pick up that virus out there, you see why the cases cannot go down? You see why the selfishness of some people will cause the whole country to be in a particular way? So you find it's okay that you could go to this particular place. And let me tell you, now, what if, while there, as did they say, a fracas broke out. Bacchanal and mayhem, gun shooting, man down. What would it would have said? Question. What permission was granted to have this party? We have dancehall license, the alcohol license, we have court, we have permission, all these permission, then you have to pay for police presence. Were these things taken into consideration? You see, I didn't want to, while the people who attended the party are real upset with all you. Basically, the promoter, here what happening. The brunt of this should be placed on your shoulder. Because I can't understand why it is we can't just keep quiet for a little bit, so that this virus can curb and settle and we can go about our business. I want to say this morning, but Tobago not locked on. Okay. I want to say to Tobago, at this time they have no cases. How many days?
25 days.
25 days. And we need to ask Tobago what they're doing. We need to ask Tobago exactly what they're doing. Is it that they're having Zessa parties on the down low? So that is one coronavirus A. Then we have another virus B. You don't care about the citizens of this Trinidad and Tobago, the government from doing what they have to do. But I want to remind Trinidad and Tobago that bill was brought to the parliament first by who? Who first brought, I want to remind all you know, who first brought that bill to parliament and used it for SOE? Remember, I want you all, so when I hear people like Naked, is Naked, yes. That man talking, I not defending nobody. Everybody could defend their own self. And every top could spin on its own bottom. But when I see this thing come on my phone and you're downright abusing Gary Griffith and carrying on, and I want to tell them, and then when they're done, here comes Saddam Hussein to talk about crime. Don't talk about no crime. Do not speak about crime. You all are not interested in it. So do not speak on it. Do not speak on it. So we have COVID A and we have COVID B. I don't know, Trinidad and Tobago. Oh God, like Trump send the offsprings and them in Trinidad and all they settle there when go back. Lord help us, you know. Anyhow, before I open the lines to do anything and continue the conversation, I want to thank everyone for yesterday. Let me thank my daughter-in-law, my children, as a matter of fact. Let me thank Angie, Mr. Morancy. Let me thank Trent. Thank you very much, Trent. Thank you very much, Bruce. And to the children who came out and collected their devices, their parents, thank you very much.
And thank you very much, Sharon.
Well, yeah, that's okay. I really thank him. But I want to thank everybody for making it happen. I mainly too want to thank Dominic and Wendell for starting the first part of the show and we ending it. I really, really, really was happy yesterday. Really, really happy. And I promised to have Sophia on the program with me one Sunday. Let's talk about children and what they are interested in. I really want to do that. So Trinidad and Tobago, and to all the persons, very important you have, most important you are, all the persons who would have donated, all of you, I want to thank all of you. Yesterday, and we said to make sure the children were in need of the devices. And I want to tell you, yesterday, we got needy children who needed those devices. You saw joy on the children's face. They were so happy. One person called me to tell me, oh gosh, I have my own tablet to do my own work. I ain't had to wait. I ain't had to share. I ain't had to borrow from nobody. And she was so happy. So let me say to you all again, thank you for coming out to collect. And thank you to all our donors. My very good friend out there in Long Island, Mr. Williams. And Arita, my friend in the US. All of the donors, all of foreign donors are Canadian, the USA Titans or UK Titans, all in the Caribbean, St. Thomas, all of you all. I want to say thank you so much. Our Trinidad and Tobago donors, thank you. And just to give you an update, so Miss Jean Bernard House is coming along. So, you know, every weekend I have to travel along. I can't, and even say if I ain't thing, I'm my foot. So I want to thank all the guys and the girls, yeah, who go down to Moruga every weekend. Yes, Nikita and the entire clip. Nikita and his brother, and Sharky, Baby, all of you guys, Mr. Mike, and your wife, and your daughter, everybody. I want to say thank you to all of you. All of you, yeah? So, I had to say thank you. But, just to say to you, going back to the conversation, you think with this behavior, we can come out of lockdown? We had 100 and something positive yesterday or something. Most of it came out of the prison. But do you think we would be coming out of lockdown soon, or you think next thing the Prime Minister come to tell us we're going right back in lockdown? Eh? The bar owners should be peppering this behavior this morning.
Oh yes.
Because these are the kind of behavior that is stopping us from going back to at least 75% normalcy. So, I want to hear what you have to say, but I want to play for all you. As Senator, here now, you is a big bad John. You, here, listen, when I heard this thing, I was like, what kind of madness is this? So you come in to say about who and who. Look, Holly, give me a break. So Trinidad and Tobago, we go into the lines and take your calls. Tell me, what are your thoughts? I want to know, what are your thoughts? Caller, good morning.
Madam, morning.
Morning.
Eastern morning.
Morning.
Madam, could I make an apologize on your radio, please?
Yes, apology. Go ahead.
Madam, I was supposed to meet our guru on Wednesday morning. That was Wendell Match.
Yes.
And going to town. And when I in town, they called me to tell me come and open up the building. And unfortunately, I was supposed to come for 9 o'clock. He never reached until after 10. So I missed my guru. And I tried calling him on 2 days and can't get through. So, my guru, sir, I apologize. I hope you accept my apology. And I was told by a lady to make sure and apologize to you, sir. And you would know who is the lady. But, mother, I see the French Prime Minister, the former French Prime Minister is drawn before the court today. I've seen the British government, I forget the name of the company, after a university, has found a new vaccine for corona, and we're taking it in 2 stages. And hopefully, if we take it, you can't get the virus again. But anyhow, I'm looking at Duppy. Do you know who is Duppy? I heard Ducky on my parliament channel telling me he's defending the poor. So I asked myself, when they brought the first bill in parliament, wasn't it to arrest the same Afro-Trinidadian that he was referring to that is poor? I don't understand these people.
The words were, lock them up and we will deal with that after.
From the former Attorney General. But all of a sudden, these people are fighting for the poor and downtrodden African people, mother. But they went in town and locked up a whole load of African people by an East Indian policeman, by an East Indian Attorney General who is now before the court. But did you hear our Attorney General and our National Security Minister? But don't talk about the one in my community called Saddam Hussein. Oh, we have already laws. Mother, if I give you a gun to go and rob a man, and the police hold you, and you tell the police here what's going on, I could tell you something, and if you give me a chance, so I go turn witness. Harry, give me the gun. But if there is no law, because I could charge you for the gun, but if there is no law to when I hold you with the gun, for you to tell me who give you the gun, I can't charge the man who gave you the gun. That is the whole purpose of the damn bill. That I could point out, Harry, give me the gun. And Harry is the leader of the gang who lined me up. Mother, enjoy your morning. These people have to be crazy.
I came right here and I read an article for you. And I played a voice note of one of their own abused, chastising them. Ramona Ramdial. All you remember that? You heard what she said? Caller, good morning.
Blessed morning to you, Sharon.
Morning.
Morning to you, Bruce. Morning, Trinidad and Tobago, and by extension, the titans of democracy. These people never cared about this country. And I would never stop reminding this country about these. Them on the other side. They're always on taxpayers' money. And as the previous caller say, lock them up and we'll charge them when we get time. You think it easy with these blankety brown people? Oh my God, this is Trinidad and Tobago. What a want. Will they get everything and they still want? They may go there, they're going to greedy away. I lock on as usual. You'll have a safe and blessed morning before I say something unfriendly, radio friendly. I gone. Stick to the sun.
It's a pity how some people know who poor and who not when they're not in a position. It's a pity. You have 1 minute. Good morning.
Hi, morning, Miss Felix.
Morning.
Hi, morning, Bruce. Morning to 91.9 male and female warriors, everybody. Miss Felix, is a level of selfishness within the society now, self-serving interests, and people taking, apparently, they're taking the lead from the behavior of the opposition. The opposition continue to operate as if when the country fall apart, that will be their in to get back into office and not looking at the bigger picture. I don't ever think they look at the bigger picture. And our society is in a place now where we have to be conscious. We have to understand what is at stake. And we have to understand what Dr. Rowley represents for this country, Trinidad and Tobago. And we have to pick sense out of nonsense. It's a lot of hard work. But Dr. Rowley is up for the work and we have to give that support because building a nation, building a new society. But there's a lack of caring and empathy within our society now, and this has been, they say...
Jenny, we have to go to the break, so we'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk on the street.
The official station that defends the nation.
Did you know that Job's Fried Chicken is now Darrell's famous food? Yes, you heard right. Job's Fried Chicken is now Darrell's famous food. Come in today and try our famous deals. 1 piece and fries for only $15. 2 pieces of chicken, fries, and a drink for $30. 3, the ultimate famous deal. 3 pieces of chicken, 2 sides, and a drink for $45. Come in today at any of our locations. Foster Road, Sangre Grande, the Emporium Valencia, Broadway Arima, St. Vincent Street, and Eastern Main Road to Puna, opposite the market, at the Family Man, Real Street, San Juan, JTA Car Park, Marabella, Coffee Street, San Fernando, Port Moore, Scarborough, Tobago. It's Darrell's famous food, the taste of the Caribbean.
Celebrate the 30th anniversary of Cost Cutters, where you get more for 10. Western coconut milk 4 packs $10. Smart Choice powdered soap $10. Pringles 2 for $10. Catelli small elbows 4 packs $10. Potatoes 10 pounds $10. Condensed milk $10. All-purpose flour 2 2-pound packs for $10. Cost Cutters, where you get more for 10.
At Health and Wealth Lifestyle, we offer a wide range of services: blood analysis, iridology, acupuncture, foot detox, foot massages, gua sha, hot stone therapy, fire therapy, legs and feet massage therapy, mineral scrubs, acrotherapy, cupping.
We also have a wide variety of supplements: silver, zinc and magnesium, body light, and lots more.
We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle operate our business in a clean, safe, and comfortable environment. We frequently sanitize our compound and abide by all the COVID guidelines currently in place.
So come on down to Health and Wealth Lifestyle, where we treat you like family. Book your appointment today. Call us at 1-868-275-8359
or 1-868-288-1108.
And remember, your health is your wealth, and prevention is always better than medication.
Racetrack is having a massive blowout wheel sale. Now on at all locations on selected tires and rims. Deals where prices are unbelievably low. You don't want to miss this opportunity. Come in now and check our specials at any one of our 3 outlets: 330 Eastern Main Road, Aruca, 64 Southern Main Road, Chase Village, 82 Bethany Road, Buku, Tobago. Also check our Facebook and Instagram pages at Racetrack Wheels for a quick sneak peek of some of our specials. We ensure you save only at Racetrack Wheels.
Hi, this is Dr. Savannah. Have you been struggling with your weight? Our Rapid 3 tablets guarantee that you can lose 1 to 3 pounds per day. No exercise needed. The medication is safe for all medical conditions. Call us now at 277-9734 or 224-1648. Visit our website at srweightloss.com or our Facebook page at srweightloss and start today.
Finally, a line of baking products that caters for the gluten-free, cholesterol-free, egg-free, and dairy-free person, enriched with sesame, flax meal, and chai seeds. Also try our line of seasonings and spices that are ideal for diabetic, kidney, heart, colon, and hypertensive persons. Perfect for the whole family. Healthy O, the healthier way to go. Find it in a supermarket near you.
Hello?
What's really going on?
I don't know, you told me. I'm feeling lonely, baby. I'm in my lost right.
So you can call me over, I'ma be a lover. You know you turn me on, yeah. Boy, you know you're sexy, you got me going crazy. Because you're hot from your bond, yeah. You can call me over, I'ma be a lover. You know you turn me on, yeah. Boy, you know you're sexy, you got me going crazy. Because you're hot from your bond, yeah.
Chillin' with my shawty, I can let her know I wanna to find on you.
I'll drink to that, I'll drink to that.
We can get together, we can do to that. Rumbling on the left hand, Baba to the right hand, tripping on the weary road.
I'll drink to that, I'll drink to that.
Carnival Monday, Carnival Tuesday, we're on the road having fun.
I'll drink to that, I'll drink to that. Boy, you know this thing, your body has so no. You know you are my baby. I'm head over heels for you. This thing that It's just between me and you.
Silver my shawty, act a little naughty. I wanna to find on you. I'll drink to that. I'll drink to that. We can get together, we can do whatever, doing what we do. I'll drink to that. I'll drink to that.
I'll Drink to That, powered by Diaspora Productions and available on iTunes now.
What we going and do now, Denzel? That storm was real bad. Look at the state of this place.
Yes, but we're okay. Now first we have to check for frayed or burnt electrical wires.
But we cannot go out until the water run off. We could get electrocuted if that fallen line in the water. Look, let me call TNTech right now. Denzel, what is the number again?
800-8832. Look, when we get back electricity, we'll check the fridge and washing machine to see if they're working.
Yes, but don't stand on the wet floor to plug them in, Denzel. You know you.
Yes, Mona.
This hurricane season, when preparing for an emergency, don't forget your electricity. TNTech, the power to make it work.
We know the street because we talk to the street.
Come talk with us on the street 919 FM.
Trinidad and Tobago and the World by extension, we are back. And while we're back, you know, I'm going back into looking for to remind you of, and I found something, I'm not too sure. But it's very disingenuous of the opposition. And it's very unfortunate that this so-called senator, who now jump on the scene, can make alive to abuse the commissioner of police. That's how it sounds to me. I want to remind you all and take you back to this. Tell me if you remember this.
We seek to criminalize being a member of a gang, with special consideration being given to the gang leader or members of the protective services and the defense force. It will be an offense to be in possession of a bulletproof vest, firearms or ammunition for the use or benefit of a gang. Participating or contributing to the activities of a gang is now an offense. Supporting or inviting support for the gang. Harboring or recruiting children in a gang.
Of a nation, when we have to take very strong action, very decisive action. As you know, this government has deployed more financial and human resources than any government in recent times in dealing with the scourge of crime. And until this recent upsurge, our nation had been encouraged by the decline shown by the year-to-year statistics. Indeed, I'm advised that the murders have declined. We are now 62 less murders than last year, but of course, every single murder is one that brings pain to families in our nation. This problem of this nature has been the result of years of neglect. It will not disappear overnight, and so we reassess it day by day. We reassess each strategy deployed and how effective that strategy may be in achieving short-term and long-term objectives in reducing crime. The current crime spree dictates that more must be done and stronger action must be employed now. The situation cannot continue like this without a response that is commensurate with the wanton acts of violence and lawlessness. It must be a response as well that will halt the current spike in gang activity and crime in general in the shortest possible time. After much deliberation with the National Security Council and members of my cabinet, it has been agreed that government impose a limited state of emergency in hotspots across the country.
I wonder if you all remember that. The first clip I played was 2010. The second one was 2011. Trinidad and Tobago. How safe do you feel in this country? How safe? Apparently, some people don't understand the meaning of opposition in a government. But you know what? I wouldn't put anything across these people. I want you to hold your calls, please. Hold all your calls. Trinidad and Tobago, I wonder if we understand what is our purpose in this lifetime. I wonder if we understand that. But let me just talk to the people today. We need to start to practice what we preach. And I'm talking to you young men. You all need to put down the guns, because we need to stop it. You think it's right for some law to be here to control the way you behave? Nah, man, we could do better than that. When we have a lawless bunch of people, I was trying to find back the clip. I'm trying to find back the clip to play for you. Ramona Ramdial. I will find it just now. I want to remind you of what she said. But you know what is the most hurtful part? You're going to Parliament to play games with people's lives. That's what you're doing. Playing games with people's lives. And some of us continue to encourage it. because we just don't care. We just don't care. Let me tell you what we like. Call down your phone. Talk about it in secret. Complain. And when something is being put in place, we support the ones who want to stifle it. Listen to this man. This man was vying to be an MP of a constituency. And I want to know, if he was vying to be an MP of a constituency, if he would have wanted his constituency to be crime-free and healthy.
You, Mr. Commissioner of Police, I know you'll jump out. You didn't say anything about statistics all year with your megalomaniac self. And you're talking about politics. Who playing politics more than you? Eh? Why don't be truthful? Forget your ego. And your pure right lies. Forget that at all. Nobody playing politics except you. You know, find him out. Since I come back from Ireland, you know, find him out. Eh? Why don't talk about that? Why don't talk about the DSS and the 22 million? Somebody could take money without your authorization, and until now you ain't kick up a big fuss about that? Because your contract coming up next year. Eh? And now everything the government say is holy and pure. And you want to be in the opposition now? We supporting gangsters. What we don't want is you to be referring to people as cockroaches and giving you, with a megalomaniac self, free reign to do what you want when the government, with your lack of social support, your lack of programs, not doing anything to help black people. That's not going to happen once I hear you. You feel nobody can challenge you? You feel that? You work for these people, these same people that call cockroaches, you working for them. Yeah? You only find your voice when it comes to roughing up black people. Why don't talk about what this government do and what they fail to do? We're not playing any politics. What do and what they fail to do? We're not playing any politics. What we're doing is speaking for the people of Trinidad and Tobago, no matter how we're trying to frame it. If you do fooling anybody, 1 week before they place the anti-gang bill in the House, you come out with statistics and you touch this one and touch that one. How many convictions have you had? Anybody can manufacture statistics. Easiest thing to do. So don't try that here, Commissioner of Police. Don't try that here. You're not getting free reign to deal with cockroaches, as you have said. You're not getting free reign to do that. Now you're all trying to direct the narrative. You all be not letting you all do that either. Our duty is to protect the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, which this government has failed to do. Cutting expenditure for education, selling off the port, trying to gentrify all Lavantil and environs. And you supporting that? And you have pretensions to political office. You, Gary Griffith, you're a fraud. You're a big fraud. And David Nackett telling that, because my hand's clean. My hand's clean.
There comes a time, I believe, in the history of a nation when we have to take very strong action, very decisive action. As you know, this government has deployed more financial...
Where was David Naked when we had the state of emergency in this country? Where was David Naked when the same black people were thrown into vans like bags of potato and old garbage? Where was David Naked? David Naked is saying on Facebook Live, they're not playing politics. David Naked saying that. David Naked need to tell Trinidad and Tobago, then if you're not playing politics, what are you playing? So you decide to make a lie because you're the big badger and you could take on the commissioner of police. But you ain't saying nothing there to tell us you will take on the criminal elements. Nothing to that. David Naked. Let me tell all you. What in meet you ain't passing. No? Sometimes when it reach home to you, then you just understand. Yeah. You left this country and you went to another country. I want you to remember that. Mr. Naked, speak to that. That is what you wanted us to have in Tunapuna as representation. David Naked. Huh? He said, megalomaniac. That is a person who has an obsessive desire for power. I think you're sending that in the wrong direction. You should be speaking to your leader and your congregation about that. Wrong direction is send that. Who fighting for power in Trinidad and Tobago? David Naked. Who? Let's be real. I want you to make yourself available. Let's have a discussion. And I want you to come and sit down here with me. One-on-one, and let's have a discussion about Trinidad and Tobago and the betterment for Trinidad and Tobago. Not no opposition that you all were told to not support this and don't support that. I want you to come in your own, how you say it? In your own space and your own self as David Naked, and let's talk. Let's talk. Not no member or no political party. And when you turn to you have to watch before you answer to know what to say. That is what we faced with in this country. That's what we faced with. But David Naked, the internal elections coming. It's coming, don't worry. It's coming. So if all you want to sit down there, go ahead. Guys, we're going to the ads. And when we come back, we're going straight to our news at 7. And I'm going to open the lines after that. So we have, don't matter, we are trying to get rid of the COVID virus. It's here, all in your face. We'll be back.
We know the streets because we talk to the street.
Come talk with us on the Street 919 FM.
Word to the wise. A bird in the hand
Aha!
is worth two in the bush.
Oh no!
It is wise to protect what you have instead of risking it for more, only to end up worse off. Stick with stability at TTMF. For a limited time only, get a fixed rate of 4.75% on new mortgages. Special conditions apply. Learn more at ttmf-mortgages.com. TTMF, from here to home.
Quartz Optical presents Eye Candy, affordable eyewear to suit your lifestyle. Get up to 50% off designer frames with weekly specials in store. Plus, bring your prescription and save on your purchase. Pay nothing down for 90 days. Schedule your next appointment online today at www.quartzoptical.com. It's easy and convenient. Treat yourself to some eye candy. Only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Promotion runs from the 2nd to the 22nd of November 2020. Conditions apply.
Every child is incredibly intelligent. Parents, reach higher. Be stronger. Join Oliver's Club, producer of the IBG line of educational products, right here every Thursday morning at 11:15. Get the genius out of the children. Hear how you can work with the IBG phonic program and see your children learn at least 200 times faster. Remember, IBG guarantees rapid progress for champions to turn this nation around. It's right here on 91.9 FM every Thursday morning at 11:15. For more info, call 336-3896 or 725-READ.
Hey, this is Marcia Miranda, your Soca Parent Queen. Don't fuss, let's go green for Christmas.
This year don't hurt your head or stress out with the red. Go with green instead. Forget the 2G dread. Ready just for you and endless prizes too. Anything you do is a chance to win for true. Don't fuss this Christmas. Don't fuss this Christmas. Be mobile as it all. Don't fuss this Christmas. Don't fuss this Christmas. Don't fuss this Christmas. Be mobile as it all. Don't fuss this Christmas.
Top up, buy a plan, sign up, switch or pay your bill online to win over $500,000 in prizes. Visit bmobile.co.tt for details.
Yippa!
Hi, this is Dr. Savannah. Have you been struggling with your weight? Our Rapid 3 tablets guarantee that you can lose 1 to 3 pounds per day. No exercise needed. The medication is safe for all medical conditions. Call us now at 277-9734 or 224-1648. Visit our website at srweightloss.com or our Facebook page at srweightloss and start today.
Together we are fun. When we're together we are great. Whether on the road or home, now is the time to take a break. The greatest flavors hand in hand, hold back hunger all the way. Working, lying in Dixie all the way. Share the good times, work till the moonlight. Dixie. When it comes to snack, no matter the mood, there's a Dixie for that. There's a Dixie for that.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282. or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Manage inflammation with Omega XL, a one-of-a-kind, powerful, natural anti-inflammatory supplement that has helped millions find relief from their pain, just like world-renowned cricketer Lendl Simmons.
As a cricketer, you would get joint pains. I continue taking Omega XL and I see the results. Omega XL helps us to work hard and play hard. My name is Lendl Simmons and I approve this message.
Live healthy, stay strong with Omega XL. Visit your local pharmacy or health food store today.
What song does a sheep make?
Yes, At Nestle, we know how exciting it is to be able to share in the pride you feel. This is why we created the new Nestum Iron Plus, made with 100% natural cereals that in just 2 bowls contribute to more than half the iron your child needs each day, helping with his cognitive development. Plus, probiotics, vitamins, and minerals that help with his growth and development. New Nestum Iron Plus, big nutrition for small tummies. Learn more at starthealthy.nestle.info from 6 months onwards.
Trinidad and Tobago, you are in for a treat.
A Christmas treat. This year, tune in to 919 FM to experience a radio production event never heard of or seen before in Trinidad and Tobago.
For the next 91 days, turn on Treat 919 FM for a true Trini Christmas every day.
Teaching you what a Trini Christmas is all about.
From October 1st to December 31st, enjoy daily
Christmas recipes,
Christmas greetings and blessings.
Hey, this is Uncle Crazy Boy. Merry Christmas.
Christmas stories from the greats.
And of course,
Parang Soca, and homegrown Christmas classic. It's a true Trini Christmas.
On the street, 91.9 FM. Crazy!
For 91 days.
Don't miss a minute of it.
festival is on at Value Optical. See 2020 in 2020. That's right, folks. The biggest eyewear event is back. Featuring 5 trendy designer brands. Get up to a whopping 30% off your complete specs when combined with Transitions, Apex digital lenses, and Supernova anti-reflective coating. Plus, enter to win trendy swag items to complete your look with each purchase. Special conditions apply. See in-store and online for more details. Promotion approved by NLCB. Value Optical. Caring for your eye.
Anything can be yours. Every day we make dreams come to reality. All the best is in town. You can't go wrong.
Your number one stop for furniture, appliances, and electronics. Serving you since 1950. American Stores.
Anything can be yours at American Stores.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iwer George on Instagram. Share the live. Iwer TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us. Real issues, hard talk, real talk on the street 919 FM.
The Street 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I'm Sharon Felix.
And I am Jason Thomas.
And this is our 7 a.m. major newscast on the Street 919 FM, online on Street 919 FM Facebook page and YouTube. In the headlines, Vassan Barrett believes the opposition has failed the nation by abstaining in the anti-crime bill vote. The Youth League of the People's National Movement condemns the abstention of voting by the opposition of the anti-gang bill. And internationally,
longtime Donald Trump supporter urges the U.S. president to accept defeat.
And now for the details. Vassan Barrett on Sunday said that the opposition failed the country by abstaining on the Anti-Gang Bill 2020 to renew the Anti-Gang Act 2018 last Friday. Mr. Barrett was speaking at a media briefing at Cyrus Trace in San Juan, where he described the abstention as a debacle which showed the need for new leadership in the party. He stated that the opposition failed to propose any amendment to the anti-gang bill and asked what had been their objections to the bill. Mr. Barrett contended that the entire act is not unconstitutional. He stated if there were concerns, then identify them and bring amendments. The former government minister said the UNC must not be seen by the population as a party which opposes for the sake of opposing. He said a responsible opposition must fully explain its objections and work towards a solution in the national interests. In other news, and staying in the issue of the Anti-Gang Bill 2020, the youth arm of the People's National Movement has condemned the lack of support for the bill on Friday in the House of Representatives. In a media release on Sunday, the PNM Youth League stated that as citizens, young people expect elected officials to work in the best interests of the nation. The unit went on to say that it was deeply concerned and troubled that the latest legislative lapse was a continuation of self-interest and an apparent protection of hidden allies. A lack of morality in public affairs and disregard for the oath of office taken by members of the opposition bench. The Youth League believes that each member of parliament who abstained based upon the directive of leader of the opposition, Kamla Persaud-Bissessar, must take ownership of the far-reaching negative security implications of their ineptitude. Also in the news, quick work by San Fernando police resulted in an arrest of a man who was caught in the act of thieving at a warehouse in the wee hours of Saturday morning. The police were alerted to a robbery in progress at a warehouse in Chacon Street in San Fernando, where 37-year-old Kevin Ali Atwell was caught red-handed. When the officers arrived at the location, they observed the door of the building pried open and the lights on, with Atwell inside without permission. He was arrested and charged with breaking in with intent. He is expected to appear before San Fernando Magistrate today. In health news, the latest COVID-19 report from the Ministry of Health has reflected that there are 126 new positive COVID-19 cases in the country. The ministry stated that 108 of those cases were from the prison system. The total number of active cases now grows to 725, and the number of deaths stands to 115 after 2 additional fatalities were recorded earlier in the weekend. There are 29 patients in step-down facilities, 178 at state quarantine facilities, and 526 persons in home self-isolation. And now for a look at international news with Jason Thomas.
Former governor of the state of New Jersey and a prominent ally of the United States President Donald Trump, Chris Christie, has urged him to drop his efforts to overturn his loss to Joe Biden in the U.S. presidential election. Mr. Trump has refused to concede the election, making unsubstantiated claims of widespread electoral fraud. Mr. Christie was speaking on a major network on Sunday when he went as far as to call his legal team a national embarrassment. On Saturday, Mr. Trump suffered a major blow in the state of Pennsylvania when a judge dismissed a lawsuit from his campaign which sought to invalidate millions of mail-in votes in the battleground state. The move paved the way for Pennsylvania to certify Mr. Biden's win today. And that was a look at our international news for this morning.
Thank you, Jason Thomas. And now for a look at the weather. For the period today until midnight, Trinidad Tobago and the remainder of the Lesser Antilles generally fair, hazy and at times breezy, with brief showery spells in few areas. Night will be mostly clear. Seas moderate, 2 meters in waves, occasionally 2.5 meters in open waters, less than 1 meter in sheltered areas. It is currently 32 degrees Celsius in Piarco and 31 degrees Celsius in Crown Point. And here's a recap of our headlines. Vass Barrett believes the opposition has failed the nation by abstaining in the anti-crime bill vote. The Youth League of the People's National Movement condemns the abstention of voting by the opposition of the anti-gang bill. And internationally,
longtime Donald Trump supporter urges the U.S. president to accept defeat.
You've just heard our 7 a.m. national newscast on the street 919 FM. Stay tuned for Tobago News at 9. I am Sharon Felix.
And I am Jason Thomas.
Good morning.
News from the street. 919fm.com.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, that was our news. And, I have to go back to the lines and take my calls. So I want to thank you guys for staying locked on with us. Remember, you can see us live on, we're on Facebook? On Facebook. And you can see us on YouTube. Let me just clear and make sure we're on Facebook. All right. Let me just make sure. sometimes. I really wonder. So, guys, we live on Facebook, the Street 919 FM, and of course, I think we're live on YouTube. Iwer TV, yes, we're live on YouTube. Nice. So we're going back to the lines. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Auntie Sharon.
Hey, morning. What's going on?
I'm calling to tell you thanks for the tablet and I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, darling, and it was nice seeing you yesterday.
Okay.
So do enjoy your day.
You too.
Okay, my darling.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye, honey.
Bye.
Sorry, darling. Sorry, I thought you was finished. I'm sure you got to say bye, Uncle Bruce. And you know, that child, every morning he wakes up and try to get in. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Auntie Sharon.
Morning.
Don't worry, it's just Mrs. Faith.
Who?
Faith George.
So, Faith. How are you?
Auntie.
We had
I'm doing good.
Okay, so we had a little bit of we took one number wrong, so I kept your own for you. So you have to call Angie, and you have to talk to Angie. That was our fault. So call Angie on 787-1571.
Something for you.
Ah?
I can read a story for you.
Yes, of course.
Right. Summertime rescue. Early to bed, early to rise. Make a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. I rose from my bed, and from there my day began. As I entered the kitchen of my house, I was startled to find my mother, father, and siblings. They all shouted, "Happy birthday, Clover." I replied, "Thank you, guys. But Mom, Dad, can we go to the beach, please?" Instantly, my parents agreed, and we all were on our way to the sea in a blink of an eye. When my family and I arrived at our destination, we had to cut our coat according to our clothes, for the beach was overcrowded with citizens. In a distance, I saw my school secretary, Miss Kimlan, standing proud as a peacock, with her powdered face glimmering in the hot sun. Miss Kimlan was a plump lady with curly hair, stern face, grim smile, fat body, light brown complexion, and can always be strong, brain at someone. She just wasn't pleasant at all. My family and I watched every move that my secretary made. As soon as Miss Kimran touched the water of the ocean, she was dragged into the water. I looked at her swim like an elated fish until she began to bob up and down, then frantically started to scream for help. At that moment, everyone was alerted. All the men, one by one, rapidly dove into the water to rescue Kimlan. Eventually, my secretary and her rescuers was nowhere to be seen. Like every dog has its day, a morning came across the seashore. I was amazed at the sights I had just witnessed, but at least my guardian, siblings, and I were safe. After that day, I never returned to the ocean again. Yes, Auntie Sharon, that is one of my stories.
Thank you so much. Nice. Very nice. So wait now, you put everything together?
Yes, Auntie Sharon.
By yourself?
Yes, Auntie Sharon.
How old are you?
11 years old.
You did SEA?
Say again, Auntie Sharon?
You did SEA?
No, not yet.
You're doing it next year?
I'm doing it next year.
Very good. Very good. I'm very impressed. Call Auntie Angie now.
Okay.
Okay, my darling.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye, honey, and thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Morning,
love.
Uncle.
Morning.
I tell you. You see how these children bright? Wendell.
Well, good morning, Sharon.
Good morning.
And let me say this, Sharon. The program, when we hear this, the kids' voice, yesterday I must compliment you and Bruce again and your team for what you all have done. You all have put smiles, not only in the children's heart, also in the parents' face. Because when you see the parents came yesterday and they received the device, the children received the device, you could see how the joy and the happiness in the parents. And you can see that you all give to parents the children who really need the device. And this morning, the compliment you all get, and listen to what the girl said. And she tell a story.
Mm-hmm.
Right? She tell a story about her, what she experienced. And this is something that we know that these are the children, are the future of Trinidad and Tobago. And these children from this very young age, they see their destined to be successful and to be prime ministers, to be president, to be doctors and everything. But we have to mold them and we have to show them. We have to be their role models to set the example. And I'm glad you did what you did yesterday. Congratulations to you and your team again. And as I said, you're the queen for charity. It's serious talk. You are the queen for charity. They cannot stop you when it comes to that. You go out and you do it with our love. And Sharon, I come to the topic where you come with this morning.
Yes.
I'm sorry, yesterday you had to do your part, but you missed part of the callaloo, which is your callaloo in the hot pot, the pepper in the callaloo. But what you did today and the demo you all put out there, you remind Trinidad and Tobago, the two-headed snake of Kamala Prasad Bissessa. You remind Trinidad and Tobago that thank God they did not David Naked as a member of parliament for Tunapuna. You could see the man have no class, none at all. Look how he described the commissioner of police.
Megalomaniac.
Yes, look how he described the commissioner of police. But he didn't talk about Lebanon. He didn't talk about that. He would remain quiet about that. But as I've always said, and you have said it, the guru, Dr. Chance have said it, that, and I have been saying it too, God has put the right set of people to govern Trinidad and Tobago. My old parents, they say, knock on wood. God has put the right set of people to govern Trinidad and Tobago. And what we have seen on Friday, I was shocked to know that you bring a bill in 2013, to know that your former Attorney General, who gave himself silk and gave you also silk, was charged 3 times by Trinidad and Tobago police service. And this is a man who was making laws on behalf of the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago all understand this, that they was making laws. We mustn't forget who they said, and the committee said, who was liaising with gang leaders. Remember the 2 senators, a deputy political leader? All you remember that? A member of parliament? All you remember who they move out from the house had to ask to remove himself, right? Because his name was called. Or you remember who went and meet with who in the Hyatt? And leave the parliament? And hurry down? Everything was said. You have to go back to now and ask the people who inside right now for Dana Sitahan Muda, right? Ask if them is along with others who know about it still outside. Ask about the well orchestrated lie sport where over 20-something people was murdered And up to today, a director had to flee for her life, run to a former MP to beg for protection, right? Expose what was going on in live sport. And today, we have people in our Senate, the upper house of Parliament, right, could come and play their Justice this nation. I tell all the Trinidad Tobago, we have, if all must go and read about Marbika, a well orchestrated, a woman who was wicked in all form, right, orchestrated people to kill, steal, money laundering, drugs, every single thing. Read it, go on, do all the research and all of it see. We have to ask ourselves if we have a Marbika in our Parliament of Trinidad and Tobago today. How come a woman could say that out? We have to fight crime from all fronts. When she was in government, she was the Prime Minister of this country. How come a woman, right, have a limited state of emergency in certain places and say it's hotspot of Trinidad and Tobago and lock down certain constituency and to lock up over 9,000 people, right? Say, charge them and they will lock them up and the charges will come after. And when we see a director of public assistance have to run to the court and dismiss everything, and today they turn around and sue the state, then sue Kamla, and then sue Anand Ramlogan, then sue Ramdeen, you know. And some of them same lawyers who were the senators turn around and representing them people, right? And the state, your money had to pay over thousands of dollars, millions it will run up to pay them fellas and them. And this woman sitting in our parliament today in Trinidad and Tobago and saying they love Trinidad and Tobago, them could never love. And I always say UNC is not a national party. The National Party. I want to speak to Tobago today. David Lee came out and he said, right, that they are joking Trinidad and Tobago. So you're making me feel like they're financing what's in joke in Tobago. And I want Tobago to reject them in the THA election coming up. Right? They have to reject them, reject what's anything associated with Kamla Prasad Visatanam, reject them. Because here it is, an important bill as the crime bill.
Wendell, you know you raise a very, very good issue here. I am waiting to hear what is Watson Duke take on this anti-crime bill.
Yes.
Because we want Tobago as a tourist destination to be crime free. So I want to hear what is his take on the bill.
So you have to put up the demo of the airport. What Tobagonians going to get? You have to put up the demo of that. I will send it for you. I'll tell you, I was in Tobago on Saturday, right? And I visited. Let me tell you something. I just want to know what the ground says. Right? I don't want nobody tell me what the ground say. I want to see it for myself. I want to listen to myself. I want to go and investigate. And when you go into these places and you see what's taking place. Let me tell you this, Sharon. And I'm telling Trinidad Tobago. You see those 19 MPs? And you see, and that question marks behind Ravi Rakiram. That question mark behind Aniram. Right? Check it for yourself, political life. When you look at the face like Rodney Charles, David Lee, them ready for Trinidad, Rudy Endal Singh, them for Trinidad and Tobago, them not Trinidad and Tobago, Saddam Hussein going and bawling and begging the Commissioner of Police to increase patrol in this area. Here he had the greatest opportunity to stand up for his constituents of Sour Bataria.
But you going and begging for you begging to increase security patrol, but your members, your colleagues, cussing the same commissioner of police on Facebook and calling him oh chuck man, the damn thing in my mouth.
And that's what I say. And you know what him? I David Nackett. I say that he take Gary Griffith, he's a coward.
Calling him megalomaniac. Megalomaniac my foot.
Them is role models. Children, look at this little girl who just is a girl who called it just now, right?
Yes.
And give the story. Look at this little lady. Them is role models for these girls, for these children. Thank God. And them the other watch and see who Kamla Prasad will put in the Senate now, in the upper house. That fella like Wade Mark, right? And I see now they have this fella no shame. I say in the Tabakit. Jumping and saying, all support Kamla Prasad Vishesa. support Kamala anybody could support Kamala, they love this country. Anybody right now in the right thinking mind. And Trinidad and Tobago, let us stand up. Although, listen to this, that them people do that. You want to trade the lives of our people for procurement legislation. And when the procurement legislation is in the hand of the president, the Prime Minister have nothing to do with that right now. The Prime Minister have nothing to do with the procurement legislation. Huh? So what she want to do, she want the Prime Minister to go and bully the President? Huh? That's how they just operate? And you talking about lives, you talking about dealing with gangsters, you talking about dealing with orchestrated crime. Baker was dealing with orchestrated crime. So what are we going to say is the UNC in cohorts with the gang leaders in this country? Huh? That they demand them from the heads that all have to go and abstain from that bill, shut down that bill. It left us with nothing to think. Left us with nothing to think, and every Trinidadians and Tobagonians should come out and raise their voice concerning this from all quarters, all business, NGO. We have to stand up for Trinidad and Tobago this morning, guys. We have to stand up to protect our country. The world is laughing at us right now to see that, hey, then people say no for the police service to do their work and want to talk about bringing in a police state. Huh? That is the excuse. And this is the same deceitful woman who bring this bill in 2013 when she was Prime Minister. The opposition supported, led by Keith Rowley. What's she doing today? Thinking like if lives drop, she would say the government of crime can't control crime. I mean, you sitting there, this never come on this way, we fight across this morning, I gone.
Well, he said it all. I don't know when we will understand that Trinidad and Tobago is a country with 3 or 4 million people in it. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon. Good morning, Brucey again.
Morning.
You know what I want to say? When David Jacket, I'm not saying Jacket, when he was in strike squad, he never used to mix up with the black players and them. I ain't asking that. I'm talking about what I know about, because I know people who used to play in strike squad and they had a problem with him. So I don't know what he's trying to play now that he so love black people. You understand? That's him, Mr. David Jacket. Okay.
Oh Lord, all every name and the people and all. She said David Jacket. Caller, good morning. Yeah, in faculty. All right, put on your mic.
Yeah, hello, Auntie Sharon. Hello, Uncle Boo.
Hello.
Hi, Sophia.
How are you?
I am great, and you?
I am also good.
So how are you doing today, this morning?
I'm doing good.
Nice.
I want to thank you for the tablet. I'm going to use it for today for my class and for my schoolwork.
Excellent.
I appreciate so much.
And I thank you very much for your gift. I opened it last evening. And thank you for your card. I love it.
Oh, thank you, miss.
I am sure that you made that for me, especially.
Yes, I did.
I know. I saw it. I felt the love. So I'm going to stick it up right by my little office, by my desk, so everybody can see that Sophia gave me that.
Do you like how the purple and pink look?
If?
Since purple is your favorite color.
Yeah. How you know that?
A little birdie told me.
Sophia, thank you so much, darling. Purple is really one of my favorite colors.
Oh, yes. Mine too.
Yes. Okay, my darling, we have to talk, because you have to come one Sunday and line with me.
Yes, but I don't know when I will be able to do that since coronavirus.
Oh, well, we will speak. Don't worry. I'll call you.
Thank you, Auntie Sharon.
Okay, my
Thank
darling.
you.
Have a good day. We're going to the ads.
Bye.
Bye-bye, darling.
There's only one way to start your week right, and that's to reset. Day Talk.
You talk. Come talk with us. On the street.
919 FM.
You wanna see good food making. You wanna see jamming.
They don't call Dashing King for nothing. Tune into the Tobago Festivals Network online to find out how versatile the taro root really is on the step-by-step series, the Brew Food Edition. Episodes air from November 23rd to 26th on the Festivals Commission's Facebook page and Tobago Channel 5 at 6 p.m. All you want to know something else? You could follow along and send in a photo of your dish to win a cash prize. I don't know about all you, but I for sure tuning in and cooking too. For further information, please visit the Tobago Festivals Commission Limited Facebook page using the handle @Tobago Festival.
Tobago Festival.
This event is sponsored by the Tobago House of Assembly.
There's only one way to start your week right, and that's to reset with Dr. Livette. Join him right here on your radio every Monday morning at 9 a.m. for your dose of the health and wellness program that is sure to change your life. Dr. Livette has transformed thousands of lives over the last decade and is now live on the street 919 FM every Monday from 9 a.m. to transform yours. Tune in to learn more about herbal blends and U-Juice for building your immunities and promoting overall great health. Dr. Livette on the street 919 FM. This and every Monday at 9 a.m. Don't diet, live mighty, live healthy, live it.
It's what you've been waiting for. And now, the lowest prices of the season. All day, every day, with up to 40% off. Electronics, appliances, and furniture. No need to rush. These prices are valid all month long. Plus, we've got more ways for you to shop. Online, WhatsApp, call, or in-store. Get it all with nothing to pay until February 2021. The best deals of the season are available only at Courts, bringing value home.
Together we are fun. When we're together we are brave. Whether on the road or home, now is the time to take a break. The greatest flavors hand in hand, hold up hunger all the way. Working, lime and Dixie all the way. Share the good times, work till the moonlight. When it comes to snack, no matter the mood, there's a Dixie for that. There's a Dixie for that.
Hi, this is Dr. Savannah. Have you been struggling with your weight? Our Rapid 3 tablets guarantee that you can lose 1 to 3 pounds per day. No exercise needed. The medication is safe for all medical conditions. Call us now at 277-9734 or 224-1648. Visit our website at srweightloss.com or our Facebook page at srweightloss and start today.
Racetrack is having a massive blowout wheel sale. Now on at all locations on selected tires and rims. Deals where prices are unbelievably low. You don't want to miss this opportunity. Come in now and check our specials at any one of our 3 outlets. 330 Eastern Main Road, Aruca. 64 Southern Main Road, Chase Village. 82 Bethany Road, Buku, Tobago. Also, check our Facebook and Instagram pages at Racetrack Wheels for a quick sneak peek of some of our specials. We ensure you save. Only at Racetrack Wheels.
Last night, I dreamt I was playing in the park with my friends. Mommy told me that this will happen again soon if we all wear our face masks when we're outside, stay away from others, stay home when we're sick, wash our hands or use hand sanitizer, cover our coughs, don't touch your face with unclean hands, and clean then sanitize things we touch. Daddy said we can work together to beat COVID-19. This is the new normal. A message from the Ministry of Health.
There's something magical about those old-time days. Everything tasted better because it was made with natural ingredients. We juice fresh ginger with slowly steeped whole spices and only 10 grams of sugar per serving, just like coconut water. Add something super to your day. You Juice, en route to the ultimate you.
going and do now, Denzel? That storm was real bad. Look at the state of this place.
Yes, but we're okay. Now, first we have to check for electrical damage, like frayed or burnt electrical wires.
But we cannot go out until the water run off. We could get electrocuted if that fallen line in the water. Look, let me call TNTech right now. Denzel, what is the number again?
800-8832. Look, when we get back electricity, we'll check the fridge and washing machine to see if they're working.
Yes, but don't stand on the wet floor to plug them in, Denzel. You know you.
Yes, Mona.
This hurricane season, when preparing for an emergency, don't forget your electricity. TNTech, the power to make it work.
Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iwer George on Instagram. Share the live. Iwer TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Talk your talk, but we know talk. Come talk with us. The Street 919 FM.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, we are back and we continue to take your calls. It's 7:36 a.m. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Bruce. Well, you all said it all, but what I was just thinking is that I can make the connection with the procurement bill to make a deal to pass the gang legislation bill. But as far as I understand, the gang legislation bill is really about deferring newcomers into the group. So what you want to do is mash up that kind of life thing. And then again, I start thinking about there is a certain politician who's facing a charge of cartel behavior. Cartel behavior is really another term for a gang, when you look at it. So when I started thinking, I understand why people will try to frustrate that, because the procurement bill, she was there for how much? She was there at that time when people were screaming about procurement, because when we start seeing a lot of questionable contracts passing, she did absolutely nothing. But I think what you want to do is hopefully get them to bring the procurement bill, put it, they rush it through, and use that against the same Petrotrin deal, the refinery deals. Come and use that and raise this issue and cause name and back and us. She's a very deceptive woman, and they cannot trust her with nothing. Thank you very much.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sean. Morning, Bruce.
Good morning.
I'll ask you to say everything, because you can't tell yourself or try to convince us, the rest of the citizens, that you were supposed to be some responsible leader and you want to come in Parliament and play poker. Really? It's a casino so that you want to play poker, go in the casino, but you come in Parliament to play poker. Given so you want the Prime Minister to go and bully the President to please you? We already know you ain't going to pass no bill, the food nation. We know you ain't going to pass no bill, that's the whole 40, frustrate the whole system and then abstain. That's all the whole 40 for the next 5 years. They what they're going to do. We learn that, we know that. And also Mr. Vasandard, I mean, if you should not more Spain, try better to mention not more Spain, because first begin, Dr. didn't lie. I will challenge Mr. Vasandard to use Queen Street and walk from Piccadilly Street to Richmond Street and see if Dr. lying. Understand? No, because you know it's not Port of Spain, so don't mention Port of Spain. If you find Dr. lying, I'll challenge you Saturday morning about 10. Use Queen Street and walk from Piccadilly Street to Richmond Street and see if Dr. lying. I'm not interested about lockdown listening. I can't say everything now.
Thank you very much. Caller, good morning.
Sharon, morning, how are you?
Morning, I'm good.
Bruce, morning.
Morning.
Sharon, I'm hearing Mr. Nakib talking about power. But he is not one of the people who it is stop the election process to see if he could gain power. He's not the one that frustrates the process and then say he wasn't there when they counted because he reached late and leave early and he didn't see all the... He was not the same, they're not the same man. There's a different fella. I feel so. It had to be. If not, then he's a what? A hypocrite, right? All right. Sharon, listen up. I see people talking thing about, how little was done and how little this government done. But I want people to remember that Mr. Patrick Manning was able to amass 3.4 or 3.5 billion US dollars in the Heritage and Civilization Fund in 3 years. And Ms. Prasad Bisasa, and that was with a $50 US a barrel oil. Ms. Prasad Bisasa was only able to amass what? Oh, nothing in 5 years, and had to borrow to save. And don't let them fool you all. The money what they're claiming that they put, that was actually some of the interest that was acquired over the years. It was so bad, that was why we got a negative rating by Moody's. And then she and the Mr. Joala Rambaran came and said Moody's and them working for the PNM. International monetary body, working for the PNM. I didn't know PNM so big that they could influence international monetary bodies to give a different result. Because when you ask why was one of the reasons, one of the reasons was because they didn't save in 3.5 years. So when they're talking about bad administration in regards to financial dealings in the country, I want them to remember that. I want them to remember that we was also in a recession since 2014. Because a recession is after 2 negative growth quarters, 2 quarters of negative growth in the economy, which we saw from since 2014. That is why we also got a Moody's bad report. We also dropped by 30 points on the Global Competitiveness Index. We dropped by 25 points on the Corruption Perception Index. We also had a Prime Minister who asked the Commissioner not to investigate a certain individual in regards to the Norfolk $100 million US drug fine because she know him and he's a good boy. You remember that, Sharon?
Oh, yes.
And don't you want to come and pontificate like if it is they did something good for the country? She was the one who had to get a stringent letter from President Sarkozy because she refused to do what it is she promised to do. All she was doing was just flying all over the world and pretending that she was doing something. But when they come back to actually do it, she did nothing. And Sarkozy had to write a stringent letter. We also got a serious letter which they got from the one.org because of what she said about Dr. Rowley being a product of rape and how products of rape can be nothing. I know many people know about that. The one.org, go and look it up. The one.org. Because they put products of rape in an excessively negative light, saying they could never become anything. And they got a serious letter from them. But we want to speak about what was done and what wasn't done and how we could listen, Sharon, if it is you train your child bad from small and he turned out to be a criminal, and that is because of what you did when the child was small. So don't come and tell me what was done 10 years ago can affect you now, because what was done 25 years ago affecting us right now. Only remember, that is the person that removed the youth camps, that the children became fodder for drug dealers and drug lords, allowing them to be on the streets because they had no other option. The same little black boy that they now come in to say that they so love, that was the person who removed that to provide your children with options, if it is they were not academically inclined, which I don't accept anyhow. But when it is they still didn't want to do anything in school, they had an option to go somewhere instead of remain on the streets and become part of these gangs, which now you're trying to pretend you don't want to get rid of. But it's you who caused it, madam. Madam Kamala, it's you who created the gangs by allowing the children to remain on the streets, by closing down the youth camps. You removed press from schools so children didn't have no press. But you know what? They keep it in all your schools. Sharon, I just don't like to talk, because people say I'm talking race. But we talking facts. We talking facts. They remove it from all other schools, but their schools continue knowing about their God. What was the prayers are not allowed? But them had prayers, and it was allowed. People all here wake up, Wake up. They're giving you coffee. The Prime Minister giving you coffee to wake up, and you're bathing with it instead of drinking it. All you mad? John, listen, you know what? I go. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much, Roberto. But don't be careful how you're touching with the coffee, man, because right now I'm using coffee and tea tree for cellulites. Don't try that. Don't try that day. All right, so guys, we're taking your calls. Zena?
Yes.
You want to interfere with my remedy for my legs? Careful, Roberto, careful.
Good morning, Sharon. Good morning, Bruce. Good morning to all the loyal listeners and callers of the station. Sharon, I keep being very cool, and you know what I have to say? All I want to tell that opposition, karma. You know what we just say karma is? It's spelled with a P, capital B in red. That is what karma is. And here now, we just have to wait. Wait on the Lord. He going to show them why they should agree with that bill. Remember it had one says the PNM that send somebody to put the money back in KFC? And I see where Mr. Israel Khan come out and talk about them and why they didn't agree, because you're dealing with the country and not a political party, and he knows why, because he knows what happened to him. Don't worry. They're waiting for a lot of us. So all I have to say is I will keep saying the word, what karma is. Oh, go on. Have a good morning, everybody.
Thank you, my darling. Mommy, so what's morning?
Blessed morning to you all there. Blessed morning to Mr. Bruce and his beautiful wife. Morning to you. Morning to Mr. and Mrs. Gibson. All the listeners, Zena, darling. Morning to you, Zena, and everybody. Thank you, Molly. Hello. Good morning to you. Morning to Miss Greta. Morning, everybody. Thank you, Naomi. Thank you, Marva. Blessed morning to you all also. So all my sisters, siblings, everybody. Tobago lockdown?
I'm not sure, no?
Tobago, morning, everybody, near and far. Teresa Conley, good morning to you and everybody abroad, every blessed body. Good morning again. Mano, deep south, every village, everybody. I must say your children and them well spoken.
Yeah.
Yes. They are well spoken, and I sure it's African children.
Oh, yes, girl, oh, yes.
How beautiful, well spoken. That is one thing absolutely. So that was good. That is good, right? But I said about Kamala and all of them, yes, for me, I just even want to say, I congratulate the children and them, because I find they're doing well, and if they continue like that, oh, what a wonderful future we will have. Because I'm listening to them, and I tell you, it's a force
well put together. Well put together, children.
Yeah. A force to reckon with. So wonderful. Whoever the parents are, wonderful job. Keep on keeping on. I just fed up on thing. I get this thing to with David Naked, all of them. I come and them have me. I just don't want to even hear about them, not really and truly. I just can't take them on, because they ain't doing nothing in opposition to say, well, then you could think and say, well, all right, I will vote for them. Because when all they behave, so all they expect people to think, I look like to me they're the blind leading the blind. Yes, that's great. Everybody have a wonderful day. I looked on, working hard as usual whole weekend. I work hard, thank God for that. And I just can't take them on again. The blind leading the blind, they are need not to worry over them and waste and tie up my pressure over them. Dr. Rowley, you continue doing what you have to do. But just take a side with the stupidness. Anyway, I go and have a great day.
Thank you very much, Mami Source. You see, they make bacchanal. You see what I show you? All in Rice Times Square.
Yeah.
What was that? Yeah.
Look like
somewhere outside of Trinidad Tobago, they have a banner about Terrence Yal Singh and all of that. You know, we in this country don't care about nobody but ourselves, you know, some of us, you know. We just want what we want and to hell with the rest. So the hunting season is over and so on and so on and so on. Right? So Trinidad and Tobago. And then when they done this one, after they say all what they say, they don't wait, you know. They anticipate something because the opposition like to come and push this, push that. Choke that. And you know what happened after? You come to apologize to Dr. Rowley. Look, all you, this whole opposition, I tell all there's 2 coronavirus we have to face in Trinidad and Tobago. The opposition and the actual virus. We might get a vaccine for the actual virus, but I wonder if we'll get a vaccine for the opposition. We all live in here, you know. After when all is said and done and the dust settled, we all live here, and we should want the best for all of us. Mr. Archer, morning.
Good morning, Sharon. How are you this morning?
Good. I did it.
Lucy, good morning.
Morning, Mr. Archer.
How are the boy? How daddy going?
He's going good, man.
Morning, Sheldon Cunningham, darling.
What favor? Me call this now, madam. This is my call.
Morning, Sheldon.
I don't want to hear nobody. My call this. Don't call no man when I call you. Right. Mommy Sauce, good morning. The Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, good morning. Everybody, good morning. Sharon, we can't get here to Tobago. Me get my granddaughter, he put me on what? YouTube or something.
Right.
I get to know. Me want to say Iwer George to understand we. Not try to do like our Camilla do, you know. Sharon, we have a virus by the name of Camilla virus. Camilla 19, that's what the young man and them told me last night. Because they want to know how these people could come up with a mechanism to say we will boycott or we will not support the anti-gang deal or what you call it. Now, you only take a gang leader to oppose a thing like that. If you are not a gang leader, you're not affiliated to gang. Because if, let me join a reference. If they say they want to raise the price in Panorama, who you feel will feel happy? The pan men will feel happy. If they try to cut down the prize money, the pan men will quarrel. You come and you have something like a gang deal to support, to defend me and small people. But I'm telling you, I want to tell Nakid something. Nakid, that thing I reach your doorstep here. So you could come on the radio and talk all, make your life, and talk all kind of nonsense. Nakid, let me tell you something. I actually had a son who affiliated to the strike squad. You remember that, Nakid? I say no more. I say no more for you, Mr. Nakid. Because all of you feel are those white people. All you feel is a white man. And you feel the man on the ground because you grew up for Bataria or what they call the place name. My tongue tied. And you didn't get a seat. So you feel you want to destroy all the black people. Any legislative come in to defend the black man.
Mr. Archer, we go into the ads, eh?
I will call you back because Nakid, you're a madman.
So we're getting ready for the ads and then we have an obituary and then we come back to you. It's 7:54 a.m. Today is the 23rd of November, 2020.
streets because we talk to the street.
Come talk with us on the Street 919 FM.
Christmas is coming, and we're heading back to TNT for that famous Royal Castle chicken. We just love the Royal Castle family meal with those 12 pieces of tasty chicken, the 6 yummy sides, and that refreshing 2-liter soft drink. It's just perfect for a nice Christmas lime. So if you're hustling and bustling like me, or if you just want some great tasting food, pick up the Royal Castle family meal. Happy holidays from Royal Castle.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Word to the wise. A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush.
Oh
no! It is wise to protect what you have instead of risking it for more, only to end up worse off. Stick with stability at TTMF. For a limited time only, get a fixed rate of 4.75% on new mortgages. Special conditions apply. Learn more at ttmf-mortgages.com. TTMF, from here to home.
Hi, this is Dr. Savannah. Have you been struggling with your weight? Our Rapid 3 tablets guarantee that you can lose 1 to 3 pounds per day. No exercise needed. The medication is safe for all medical conditions. Call us now at 277-9734 or 224-1648. Visit our website at srweightloss.com or our Facebook page at srweightloss and start today.
Hey, this is Marcia Miranda, your soca para and green. Don't fast, let's go green for Christmas. This year don't hurt your head or stress out with the red. Go with green instead. Forget the 2G dread. Great deals just for you and endless prizes too. Anything you do is a chance to win for true. Don't fuss this Christmas. Don't fuss this Christmas. Be mobile as it all. Don't fuss this Christmas. Don't fuss this Christmas. Don't fuss this Christmas.
Buy a plan, sign up, switch, or pay your bill online to win over $500,000 in prizes. Visit bmobile.co.tt for details.
Yippa!
What song does a sheep make?
Yes.
At Nestle, we know how exciting it is to be able to share in the pride you feel. This is why we created the new Nestum Iron Plus, made with 100% natural cereals that in just 2 bowls contribute to more than half the iron your child needs each day, helping with his cognitive development. Plus, probiotics, vitamins, and minerals that help with his growth and development. New Nestum Iron Plus. Big nutrition for small tummies. Learn more at starthealthy.nestle.info from 6 months onwards.
Trinidad and Tobago, you are in for a treat.
A Christmas treat. This year, tune into 919 FM
to experience a radio production event never heard of or seen before in Trinidad and Tobago.
For the next 91 days, turn on Street 919 FM for a true Trini Christmas every day.
Teaching you what a Trini Christmas is all about.
From October 1st to December 31st, enjoy daily
Christmas recipes,
Christmas greetings and blessings.
Hey, this is Uncle Crazy Boy. Merry Christmas.
Christmas stories from the greats. And of course,
Parang Soca, and homegrown Christmas classics. It's a true Trini Christmas
on the Street 91.9 FM. Crazy!
For 91 days. Don't miss a minute of it.
Manage inflammation with Omega XL, a one-of-a-kind, powerful, natural anti-inflammatory supplement that has helped millions find relief from their pain, just like world-renowned cricketer Kieron Pollard.
I've been playing cricket for most of my life, and I don't know what it feels like to wake up and not be sore. If Omega XL works for me, it will work for you. My name is Kieron Pollard, and I approve this message.
Live healthy, stay strong with Omega XL. Visit your local pharmacy or health food store today.
It's sale, sale, sale. Mova Mattress Center. Upstairs, Joe One Stop. Corner of 2nd Caledonia, Lady Young Road, Mova. Formerly known as Juman's Corner. Opening hours are 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sale on all Sealy and Serta mattresses from low as $1,000. They also have a wide range of household items and mini appliances such as television, washing machine, dryers, refrigerators, fans, stove, blenders, water dispensers, microwave, dining sets, bed frames, sheet sets, stereo sets, and much more. For more information, contact 355-2235, 674-4239.
Check, boys, base boy, hey, we looking for things, things for Christmas, boy, how you gonna get your things? Let me tell you, join this thing, boy, just dial 800 gift, call me 800 gift, to get your things for Christmas. Hey, COVID come and interrupt, but the food it cannot stop, to make sure it continue, and stand the parents so soon, no two people, but if you want to invest, this is what I have to confess. Bring a bottle of fresh ginger beer. You go get a bottle of rum. A black cake if you put it here. You go get a whole lot of rum. That's a real rum if you come in. It's 2 chicken and it done clean. Cornmeal once it looking well. You go get a bag of pastel. Hey, this is the Param Susu. This is the Param Susu. This is the Param Susu. What we go do. Param Susu. This is the Param Susu. Great is the Param Susu. So what we go do. You don't have to wait too long. 2 months now we going strong. Guarantee you get your hand. But you need to understand. No two people. Payout is we Tuesday. We stop in a week before Christmas. And if you bring a case of shandy, we get you bottle of Henny. A 6-pack of beer could get you plenty. A nice big butter ball turkey. And a biscuit and a chocolate. Put in a pin that you're leaving. We want potato put in your house. Bring a bowl of chicken foot sauce. Hey, everybody Param Susu. This is the Param Susu. This is the Param Susu. Oh, we go do. Param Susu. This is the Param Susu. Sing great is the Param Susu. Oh, we go do.
Talk your talk, but we don't talk. Come talk with us. The Street 919 FM. Street 919 FM has been asked to announce the passing of Diane Duncan Ross, who departed this life at the age of 65 years on Thursday, the 19th of November 2020 at her residence, Ross Street, New Village, Point Fortin. She'll be lovingly remembered as the daughter of the late Victor and Luminia Duncan, wife of Glenn Ross, mother of Tyler and Tehima, grandmother of Tekaya and Jaden, sister of Emery, Foston, Dilton, Terence, Dexter, deceased, Caroline, Lerone, and Colleen, aunt of many, mother-in-law of Brent Tittle, sister-in-law of the Ross family and others, relative of the Joseph, Duncan, Costello, Cabello, and George families, friend of Phyllis, Janet, Brenda, Michael, and many others. The funeral service for the late Diane Duncan Ross will take place on Tuesday, the 24th of November 2020 at Mount Ebo Spiritual Baptist Church, Filtration Plant Road, Gonzales Village, Guapo. Viewing of the body will be at 9:45 a.m., followed by the service at 10 a.m. Thence to the Brighton Cato Cemetery. Inquiries can be made at Elite Funeral Homes Limited at 648-3462.
so Trinidad and Tobago, we are back. And it's 8:05 a.m. Let me just give you some information. Hold on for me. So Trinidad and Tobago, this week on Iwer Stage, our schedule will be as follows. On Wednesday, November 25th, our week begins with worship, featuring the all-girl gospel band, Axia, I hope it's that, Nation, at 6 p.m. Thursday, November 26th, we have an afternoon of throwbacks from 5 p.m., Calypso Friday, November 27th at 5 p.m. Saturday, November 28th, we continue the Christmas season celebrations with Parang Jam featuring Los... Oh, Lord. Lord. Only I had to get the right pronunciation of that before I make a mess of myself. But we have Parang Jam, and I'll come back with the right pronunciation in a while, and that's at 5 p.m. We close off the weekend with 2 shows on Sunday, November 29th, 3 p.m. Pan featuring Emmanuel Joseph, and at 5 p.m. Virtual Zest featuring Vice Versa, Lincoln, KG, Keem, and Poison at 5 p.m. This week you can win a smart TV, all names or numbers of persons donating for the said week goes into a box, and a winner will be selected on the last show of the week. All donations entitle you to a chance at winning at the end of the week. All you hear that? You donate, you have a chance to win. Donations can be made via the following: Fund Me TNT, choose the campaign of your choice and donate. Or fans in the US, please use Cash App payable to 1-863-594-3659. Or fans in Europe can use Aliberry 52 to send your donations. Or fans in Canada can send money transfers using 416 and the city at gmail.com, all lowercase. 416 and the city at gmail.com. You can also donate using your mobile handset by texting 9191, which allows you to donate TT $20. Iwer Stage will be streaming live on the street, 919 FM's Facebook page, Neil Iwer George Facebook page, Iwer George Instagram, and Iwer TV, and the street on YouTube. Donate to win. All right? So don't worry, we are coming back with the right pronunciation of the word, of the lady's name or the person's name or the band name. Don't want to do any injustice to the people. But just know we have Parang on. Don't worry. So Trinidad and Tobago, we continue to take your calls. It's 8:09 a.m. And again, let me say thank you to all of you guys who made it possible yesterday, where we donated all the tablets to the young ones, all our young titans of democracy listeners. Yeah? Thank you so kindly. Caller, good morning.
Morning, sir.
Morning. Oh, God.
Good morning, Mr. Bruce. Mr. P, and I'm inside. Yeah, what happened? Oh, God, I have 3 topics to bring up quickly.
Bring it up.
Oh, God, imagine Israel Khan. You have Martin Daly and a lot of other columnists in the Express and all in the papers and in the media coming out and denouncing the UMC for the stupidness what they do. The whole country, even UMC supporters, is against, and they say that they're going to pay a very heavy political price. And I want to tell you and thank Kamala something this morning. If all you feel the young people of this country not paying attention to what it is all you're doing, all you're paying for all you're making a big mistake, eh? The country has seen what all you're doing. It's only all your fanatics who continue voting for you. All the undecided voters in this country seeing and understanding what it is going on in this country, right? The state of the police and the public service commission, right? Or they don't want to help. I hear Wade Mark in Parliament jump up and ball and we leaving it just so. Or they don't want to change nothing because all they like corruption or they like dishonesty. But people is paying attention. You understand? The other thing I want to talk about is the unpatriotic things that are going on in this country with these people and them. You understand? All they're just trying to all their best to make this country totally ungovernable. Stuffing toilet paper, stuffing all kind of objects down in the toilet in the Bala Stadium. Right? All they're stuffing all kind of thing on the ship and them to make anything to make the PNM look bad. But I want to tell all you something. It's not the PNM all they make it look bad alone, you know. All you have family in this country, all you have friends in this country, and all you are shipping it. The whole country vexed it all this morning. And I want to know you, the youth of this country is paying attention, or they're going to pay a very, very, very heavy political price. You understand? And to all these African fanatics who jumping over about anti-Kamala, I want all you to know how and what these people think about all you and all your country. Even when I hear Israel Khan, men like Daly Martin and all these guys and them coming out and denouncing what the UFC do, you understand? Or you understand what is going on. Sharon, as Mr. Bruce, I looked on and listening. Trinidad Tobago, before I go, I want to say one thing. You see the calling and on WhatsApp talking to all kind of people and sharing all kind of stupidness. This is the things you have to be paying full attention to. So when the time is right, we know what we have to come out and do. Sharon, I looked on and listening to the program as usual.
Thank you very much, my dear. Thank you, Mr. PNM. So, guys, it's 8:12 a.m. Call me up. I wonder if the children still listening or they get today Monday they must be trying to log on to classes. I can't get this thing to do anything here.
What is that? What's going on there?
We're trying to get this to work for me to do the thing. Mr. Napuna, good morning.
Good morning, my darling. Good morning, Brucey.
Morning.
Good morning, everybody. Trinidad and Tobago, all you know yourself. Big up all yourself, proud to be saying. Sharon, I'm proud of you again, you and the Titans. And Bruce too, and Angie, oh my God. What a thing yesterday, Sharon. You know, after the pastor with the children, Pastor Morrison is over with the children, and you're coming in behind him. Oh my word. Was it first one? No, he was first.
He came in after me.
And he came in after. Well, that was like the icing on the cake. You hear what I'm telling you? We have some bright children in this country. All they need is strong motivation. And it has a lot to do with Pastor Morrison called Destiny. She is a role model. Sharon, they talk about a bright child, and I think she's 9 years of age. So what they did yesterday is something to elevate the children in this country. Let me forget this old Quen and them are fighting for power. They want power in the wrong way, and they own kind of want to disown them right now. It's a shame for Ms. Kamala Prasad. I would even put Mr. Kamala Prasad and her minions. Sharon, they don't love this country. People see that, the cockroaches and them, I have to say that now. The cockroaches and them that behind them, our cockroaches, what it is they want, $15 more? Or they watching destruction to all their own kind and agree with that? Ms. Kamala owe this country an apology for what she and her people do in Parliament. It's an apology. How she don't want to do what is the right thing to protect her. And it's not only us, Sharon. You see what happening going on. Here, that's an eye-opener, you know.
You see, if they are the people who used to come after them. But they're doing that, you know. We don't know why they're doing what they're doing, you know, Sharon. Sharon, there are more questions than answer what that is concerned, you
You're
know.
sure right.
I see that one they call David Lee sit down there. And the man look like he's sick to the core, but he can't say nothing. He cannot say nothing, but there are more questions than answer where that is concerned. Because to me, in a technical way, in a psychological way, me don't see it. Them doing, they protecting somebody, Sharon. But they won't come again. They have to come. You see, we have to continue to pray. We have to fight them with prayer. We can't fight them with talk. You know, that big old one that be crying all day. Crying. And he mother here crying for mother like he crying for $50 more. But you will never get a house where you're fighting and crying. But you have more ball to ball because the PLM is here to stay. And all you continue, they're going to be here to stay forever and ever. Amen. Sharon, I looked on and I listened. I want to say good morning to Mr. Julian this morning. And good morning to all the people of my heart. And I stay in the actor safety, and I watching and I praying for each and every one of us. The good, the bad, and the evil. We have to pray for them more than we pray for our own. Trust me. Because they want Jesus. They need Jesus. They don't need no idol anymore. All they need Jesus. Okay, Sharon, I'm going.
Mr. Archer, oh God.
Yes, Sharon, I just want to start just pull the dot. Yes, people in Trinidad and Tobago. We have this problem from since DLP time, you know, Sharon. Since DLP time, even trace it back from DLP time. When you hear the people and them talking about the people in Lavante and the people in since DLP time, we have this problem where people feel they're in opposition and they have to do this and they have to do that. Let me tell you the people of Lavante, young people in Lavante and environs, young people in the East-West corridor that we all classified as that people. Not supporting the gang bill. You feel like all of them going to die out, you know. They're all killing out one another. That's the reason why them don't want to support that. So when they finish with the gang bill, they leave it so. They feel they will come back and call a next state of emergency and pack all you up in the back of a van like pig and goat and sheep and kill all you. So that's the reason why. And let me tell a fella they call Rato, something he tried to be a political leader for the UNC. Me, I want to get in the business. But when he called on Dr. Keith Rowley to apologize, because he said 14 things. You now tell them one never apologize for that wickedness that she's doing to the young people. Not me, no, I hold it. So they're not going to pass no bill because we don't pass 3 scores and 10. Or you could do what all they want to do. Me or they just know. But when they leave the place so, for criminals to run in and out, do what they want, it's the young people they are taking. The young people. So young people, or you keep on their head on all the shoulders and wait until they come. When they come, ask them, why you didn't support this? Why you didn't support that? Ask them all the questions. Write them down. I'm begging all the youth men and young ladies, young people, have a little diary and start writing down all the evilness that these people do to Trinidad and Tobago. Some of them doing this deliberately. You know. Some of them doing, especially every time I talk, this man, Nakido, reading. But all you sickening, all you like for milk. All you just say just come like for milk. All you allowing one person, big people who say they're educated, allowing one person to tell us this stupidness, don't do that and don't do this. Man, give me a break. Good morning.
All right. So we're taking a call again. I'm looking for something. We want to start doing some Christmas stories for children, you know. Caller, good morning. Caller? Hey. Caller, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Just a minute, Auntie. Sorry. One radio let Branch, I want to speak to you. Hold on. You hear me better? Hello?
Yeah, morning.
Hello, morning. I'm feeling to school stuff. Yesterday, I said I had in mind the whole stuff.
Oh, okay.
I need to speak with you. Hold on. Come. Morning, Auntie Sharon.
Good morning. How are you? How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
What you doing today? What time is classes today?
9 o'clock.
10?
9.
Oh, 9. Okay, so you have some time. Okay, good. Everything is okay? You like your tablet?
Yes, Auntie Sharon.
All right, darling.
I get ready for school.
Okay, hon. Enjoy your day.
You too.
All right. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, darling. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Sharon. Morning, Bruce.
Good morning.
Morning. This is Mr. Lockett speaking. How are you going, Sharon?
Hey, Lockett. Good.
Girl, I will have two names. The Queen of Charity. and the other one, I forget the other one is. So the Christina again. You see, and the only getting good accolades, Sharon, you know why? You see, because your heart is in the right place. And don't care whatever negativity come your way, Sharon, right? God is protecting you, right? And all those around you too, right? To keep them away from it, to continue doing the good thing you're doing. I worry myself, you know. I see that change coming in this country, but it wouldn't happen overnight. And once you continue doing so, it will happen. But we also need the help from the opposition, right, to make it reality. What I see now, you see karma is a hell of a thing, right? I remember in the past with Mr. Vincent Lance, God rest their soul, and Rupert Griffith. Sharon, I cannot see this 19, this educated young people here, with their parents who went and worked hard to send them to school, to take part in making the society a better place then, and turning that around then, to do negativity then. Right? I seen something going to happen, Sharon. Mark my word, that is the only how that we're going to break the ice. This cannot continue so, but God will deal with that then, at the end of the day then. So have a nice day, wish them safe, and thank you again for what you do for the kids and them then. Have a nice day, everybody.
Thank you very much, my dear. Thank you very much. All right, guys. Caller, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Sharon. Morning.
Good morning.
Listen to me. I am fed up with these people. I mean, opposition is important. You have to oppose, but oppose constructively. Something to get rid of the bandits and to allow the citizens to live more peaceful and comfortable here. Or you will object to that. Good. Our opposition will come out with something. Well, you oppose. All right, you are your 5 years. You oppose constructively because civil rights. And then at the end of the year, the end of the 5 years, we say, well, look, these people have the good ideas. They have better ideas. So we could give them a chance. You expect the average human being in this country to put them there with that kind of thing? All them want to do is just destroy and cause mayhem. Good. Something like that, they would oppose the country. And the first thing they come in and say, for the country and things. The first thing they showing up is crime. That the first thing they come in. Too much of crime in the country. Good? But what they're doing? Playing smart with stupidness. Playing smart with stupidness. The first thing the ball, hey, there's too much of crime in the country. You have a opportunity here now to solve it. Good? But, boy, these people, this woman they call Kamla. Boy, her time will come.
Thank you very much.
I mean, even serious members of a party, and I mean, coming out and objecting to that. What's wrong with it? These people not living here?
Leave it there, caller. Leave it there. Thank you very much.
Okay.
All right.
You're welcome.
All right. So Trinidad and Tobago, it's 8:26 a.m. And you know, we want to go a little different these days. So now and then we would give you a little something strange and different. I know the children are getting ready for their online studies, but while you're getting ready, it's 9 o'clock, it's 8:26. Let me just tell you this. Sam's Christmas present. Sam was a very curious boy, and what he was curious about was his Christmas present. "Mommy, where is my Christmas present?" asked Sam. She smiled and said, "It's a secret, Sam." Sam stuck his tongue out and went in search of his father. That's just a little sneak preview of what we're going to be doing in the 8 o'clock hour. So Trinidad and Tobago, the ads are coming. And when we come back from the ads, we're going to tell you about Sam's Christmas present. So all of you children locked on quickly before you go into your class. And we're going to tell you what Sam did for his Christmas present. So Trinidad and Tobago, remember everything is virtual now, so we have to try to make the children as comfortable as possible. And you adults, like I have to do Christmas stories for you too. So we want to start doing a little Christmas stories for you coming to the end of our show. So Trinidad and Tobago, the ads are coming up. Let me just take one more call and then the ads will come and we go to the ads and we come back. We're going into that Christmas present. Caller, good morning. Caller, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
I'm Deshauna of Brisbane.
Hello.
I was a son. My name is Imani. I want to thank you for giving me the chocolate from yesterday.
You're welcome.
My auntie always have the radio on.
So you're going to listen to the story.
9.19.
You're going to listen to the story after we come back from the break before you go to your class.
Yes, Auntie Sharon.
Excellent. So, just to let you know, it was a team effort, and it's a team of us, Uncle Bruce, Auntie Angie, Uncle Chansey Wancy, Uncle Miranda, a lot of us. It was a couple of us, well, yeah? But we're happy that you're happy with your device. Excellent.
You all worked very hard.
Yes, thank you very much. So one day you will take us out for, or you'll invite us when the coroner stopped the virus, you'll invite us for breakfast or lunch home, right?
Yes, Auntie Sharon.
All right, my darling. Thanks a lot for calling.
Okay, love you.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys, so we go to the ads and when we come back, we have a little story to tell you.
We know the streets because we talk to the street.
Come talk with us on the Street 919 FM.
Celebrate the 30th anniversary of Cost Cutters, where you get more for 10. Western coconut milk, 4 packs, $10. Smart Choice powdered soap, $10. Pringles, 2 for $10. Catelli small elbows, 4 packs, $10. Potatoes, 10 pounds, $10. Condensed milk, $10. All-purpose flour, 2 2-pound packs for $10. Cost Cutters, where you get more for 10.
It's what you've been waiting for. And now, the lowest prices of the season. All day, every day, with up to 40% off. Electronics, appliances, and furniture. No need to rush. These prices are valid all month long. Plus, we've got more ways for you to shop. Online, WhatsApp, call, or in-store. Get it all with nothing to pay until February 2021. The best deals of the season are available only at Courts, bringing value home.
Hi, this is Dr. Savannah. Have you been struggling with your weight? Our Rapid 3 tablets guarantee that you can lose 1 to 3 pounds per day. No exercise needed. The medication is safe for all medical conditions. Call us now at 277-9734 or 224-1648. Visit our website at srweightloss.com or our Facebook page at srweightloss and start today.
Hey guys, it's Aisha Wells here. Listen up. If you're considering selling or renting your house in Trinidad and Tobago, then call Keelan George with O'Neill's Real Estate Group. He's a good friend of mine and he's been in the business for over 6 years. First, selling real estate in Atlanta, Georgia, and now right here in Trinidad and Tobago. He has a strategic online marketing presence that actually attracts thousands of home buyers and renters. Plus, with his home selling advice and techniques, he's getting homes sold really fast. Keelan will actually guarantee you sell your home, or get this, you can cancel the listing agreement and pay nothing at any time. That's right, you heard me, nothing at any time. Selling your home doesn't have to be stressful, people. Check out www.o'neillrealestatett.com. O'Neill is spelled O-N-E-I-L, or just call Keelan direct at 363-4030. That's 363-4030.
Racetrack is having a massive ball wheel sale. Now on at all locations on selected tires and rims. Deals where prices are unbelievably low. You don't want to miss this opportunity. Come in now and check our specials at any one of our 3 outlets. 330 Eastern Main Road, Aruca. 647 Main Road, Chase Village. 82 Bethany Road, Buku, Tobago. Also, check our Facebook and Instagram pages at Racetrack Wheels for a quick sneak peek of some of our specials. We ensure you save. Only at Racetrack Wheels.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
The Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center of 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande is pleased to present Pastor Morris and Agnes Johnson and guests on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays here on the Street 919 FM. The Ministry of Worship Children's Hour and the Word is on Sundays from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. On Tuesdays from 9 p.m. to midnight, see Jesus in every book of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. And on Wednesdays from 9 p.m. to midnight, where we deal with current affairs from a biblical perspective. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. For further information, visit us at www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org or find us on Facebook. Email us at church668hope@gmail.com or call us at 753-1113 or 236-7271. Your free will gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated. First Citizens Bank account number 795222.
Turn your radio on. Turn your radio. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on.
Hold something. Hold something. Christmas and greet me Christmas morning. He from London plane just come in. Come to check family back home. It's the first time he come alone. Now is the first time in a Trini line. Never eat like cake, never see it cake.
FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
So we are back.
Close that thing in the corner. Exit
Which
that
one?
news
Right.
stories. Just exit. No, go up with the exit in the corner.
Right.
Right, so I can see.
So we're back. And before we went on the break, I told you what we're going to do when we come back. Trying something a little different. So it's a story about Sam's Christmas present. And Sam was a very curious boy. And what he was curious about was his Christmas present.
Mommy, where is my Christmas present? Asked Sam. She smiled and said, It's a secret, Sam. Sam stuck his tongue out and went in search of his father.
Daddy, where is my Christmas present? Asked Sam. I can't tell you. It's a secret, Sam, his father replied, smiling.
I know what to do, Sam said. I will go gift hunting.
Ooh. He looked behind his father's desk and he found a gift box wrapped in red paper. But this was for Auntie Juju, said Sam, reading the tag.
So he slipped into his parents' room and he found a gift box wrapped in gold paper. For Uncle Alfie, Sam read aloud from the tag.
Then he opened his mother's cupboard and he found a gift box wrapped in purple paper. For our daughter Sophie was written on the tag.
Sam went back to his room and sat on the floor feeling very sad. He had badly wanted to find his present. And then he saw a gift box wrapped in silver paper under his bed.
This is for me, he shouted, reading the tag. Sam shook the box. He turned it around in his hands. What was inside? Oh, what could it be? Did he open it or leave it in a secret place? Are you curious to know what Sam did with the gift?
He put it back under the bed and decided to wait for Christmas.
And Trinidad and Tobago, you know, we as children and all children do that on a regular Christmas time. They look and anticipate that they're going to get a gift for Christmas, and please do not disappoint them. Trinidad and Tobago, this is just our story time we're going to be giving you now and then. So, it's 8:39 a.m. I'm sure they ain't start to go online yet for the classes. Call me and tell me what you thought, if it's something you want us to carry on a daily basis. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Sharon.
Good morning.
Good morning, Uncle Bruce.
Morning.
How are you?
Good.
You sure?
My name is Aidan.
Hi, Aidan. You have my grandson's name.
But when I give no tablet again.
Well, actually, a friend of mine's in, is it New York?
Yeah, I think
she is begging and putting together some tablets. She sent me a picture. So if it comes, you will be in line to get one, I promise you. All right, Aidan?
Yeah.
Aidan, what is your name?
Aidan Butty.
Where are you from?
Pariland.
From where?
Pariland.
Parilands, okay.
In
So
Point.
what device do you use to do your online work at this time?
My wife is fine.
Tell mommy, don't tell you what to say.
Number 5 Parliament.
Right, but what device, what you using to do your online work? What do you use to go online to do your work?
On a phone.
Who phone it is?
My granny phone.
All right. So you're home with granny then?
Yeah.
And granny supervise you? All right. Well, we'll bear you in mind. And we'll send the number for Angie, so we'll bear you in mind if we get any more, right?
Okay.
Okay, my dear Aiden. Your ticket?
I get number.
648 2291. Send that for Angie. Thank you, Aiden, for calling. You heard the story we just said? We just recited for you all?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
It's exciting, eh? It's exciting, eh? You want to know what gift you're getting for Christmas?
Yeah.
How old are you?
8.
Nice. All right, my darling. So keep good.
Yeah,
love you too. And if we get any more, we will call you for one. All right?
Yeah.
Okay, darling. So Trinidad and Tobago, that is it. And again, we want to thank all of you who made it possible. I am so proud of my team and proud of the children that collected the devices. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Auntie Sharon.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good.
Who is this and where are you calling from?
Samuel.
Hi, Samuel. Where Samuel living?
Kiret, 62 Jackson Street.
Oh, you collected your device yesterday?
No.
You didn't? You didn't call in to get one?
Yeah, I had a call.
And what happened?
No, I didn't get.
Why?
You can remember using a computer.
Oh, yes, Samuel. You were very honest.
Yeah.
Right. So for your honesty, Auntie Sharon have to buy you a gift for Christmas. Lord Bruce, you have to take down the numbers and put what by where. Oh, Lord. So how are you today?
I'm good.
You sure?
Yes.
How old are you?
7.5. So.
Papa, you. So you're getting ready for classes just now?
Yeah.
Excellent, man. You don't give mommy trouble, though?
No. I don't live with mommy.
Who you living with?
Auntie and daddy.
Okay. But you don't give no trouble, though? All right, okay. You're singing so. All right. So have a good day.
Okay.
What's your name again?
Samuel.
2820434. Thank you, my love.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, darling. I tired with all your adults, man. All your sending getting me too much stress. Let me talk to the children and them now, yeah? Too much stress. Children all you call Auntie Sharon and Uncle Bruce. And big people only getting me stress. Caller, good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Auntie Sharon and Bruce.
Good morning, darling. Who is this?
This is Anya.
Good morning to you too.
Thank you for the tablet.
You're welcome, darling. Who are you? What's your name?
Anya Johnson.
Hi, Anya. You enjoying it? You put it on yet?
Uh-huh.
Nice. Excellent. All right. Enjoy your day. Who is that talking in the back there? How old is that child?
That's a baby.
Hey.
That's a baby.
Oh, okay, but talking plenty, boy.
And that's my cousin.
Nice. Excellent. Give him a kiss to me. So talk to you later, right? Bye-bye. Love you. Bye. Mwah, mwah, mwah. All right, so it's 8:46 a.m.
Changing your background.
Yes, thank you. And we're getting ready to leave in a short while. We have a big child here. Caller, good morning.
Pull down the next line. The ads. The ads. All right.
Caller?
You could raise it up.
Caller, I'm not hearing you. What happened to your phone? Caller? Nah, man. We can't hear nothing. That is a ghost phone.
Christmas season, people ready for shopping, waiting for somebody. Release the money. I said,
All right, so where are my girls and boys? Oh, they call me up quick. We just have a little bit of time again. So call me up. You see the big people, they gain my headache. And big people making me talk too much, boy. Every day, Uncle Bruce and Auntie Sharon have to come and quarrel. Every day. So now I'm talking to children, eh?
we will still have fun, we will still around. Sorrel and ginger beer, we will have anywhere. If you don't have nothing to give, you still have privilege. It's Jesus' birthday, I say. Baila! This Christmas I want mucho dinero.
Caller, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Big Child on Bruce Wayne.
Yes, Big Child, how are you?
I'm alright, I'm not kidding. The more you laugh now, the other child now. So everything cool with you, baby? You hear me?
Sorry.
Yes, everything good with you and
nice.
Bruce?
Yes, darling, everything nice.
I like how they're organizing that children thing. It's nice, it's nice.
Yes.
Congratulations. Yeah?
Thank you.
Yeah. That was very, very nice. Yeah? I'm going to big up everybody. Mommy sauce. And the old item. Yeah? Okay then.
Yes,
have
darling,
a nice day.
You too, darling.
Yeah.
Right, bye-bye.
Take care. All right. Okay. Oh, boy.
This Christmas I want mucho dinero. Let me get something to put on.
Mucho dinero. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon and Brucey.
Good morning, Big Child. How are you?
Well, I called for a laptop.
Uncle Bertrace.
Because just now we have classes. Not just now, so I want a laptop from you and Uncle Bruce.
Yes, of course.
So how things?
We quiet, we good.
Yeah. Well, not because I doesn't call regular, but I always want it.
Yes, I know. Thank you very
I'll
much.
take it morning. I always want. Sometimes I will get too vexed and I want to call, but I say before I say something wrong.
Yeah.
Not radio friendly, let me hush.
Oh,
because
Lord.
the opposition we have here over ridiculous, man. They over. I don't know, boy. Because sometimes when I think about them, I don't feel to listen. Nothing at all, you know.
But don't let them make you get too upset that you would say anything bad. Leave them alone.
Big people, they over ridiculous, boy.
They are.
But anyway, let it go ahead. Everything does before time.
So true. So
Yeah,
true,
okay.
my dear. So true.
Right.
All right. Okay, mommy. All right.
This Christmas I want mucho dinero. Let me go. Dance around the table, dance up. Get up if you're able, get up. Dance around the table, dance up. Let me go. Dance around the table.
I had to roll my tongue there. Roll my tongue.
Take it, say roast instead of lotion.
Oh, Caller, good morning, quickly.
Good morning again, Sarah.
Wait, hold on, Carol. Hold on, Carol.
You are a Taurus to your heart. I'm not saying other people planet don't do it, but you see that giving spirit what you have? That is Taurus people. I usually 2nd of May, I am the 11th of May, and it's something I can't help stop doing. You understand? But God's willing, for Christmas, I have a special present for you. Okay?
Thank you, darling.
Yes, you can't resist what you're doing. That is somewhere in your heart. You just can't do what you're doing. So keep on doing what you're doing, my lady. You have a special blessing to get from the Almighty also. Okay?
Thank you, my dear.
Yes, okay, dear.
Carol.
Yes, good morning, Auntie Sharon and Uncle Bruce.
Good morning, Auntie Carol.
Girl, yesterday I missed your program. I was on my own beat too. When I told Angie, you know, and she directed me, so I saw it after.
Right.
It was really wonderful, and to those children. So I want to congratulate you. You know, you have been doing a wonderful job with the children and everybody that that pass your way. You know, there's a song. If I should help somebody along the way, then my living will not be in vain. Well, girl, we have to give it to you. And Uncle Bruce. Excellent. Well done.
Okay, my
I must tell you that today. So you all have a good day.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, so this is our last call. We have to go to the end of the show. Miss Crosby?
I am voting for you again. You want pass, so you get a bill to pass, and you want bandits to come in my house and my children to turn banditry. I am voting for you again. I put me vote on. Okay. You stay there. You and all the family, when they come in your house, I'll deal with them. We go deal with all your there. Okay.
Wow. All right, guys, I can't take no more calls. The word for today is friendship. And I am grateful to have friends and to be a friend. Friends are treasures. They are the family we choose, a diverse group that relate by blood, but by a feeling of belonging. I'm grateful for my friends whom I can count on in good times and challenging times. Even when my friends are, and I, not in the same place, we are always connected in spirit. My friends are always ready to share a laugh or a tender moment and to lend emotional support when I need it. I give the same support and encouragement. I reach out to help when my friends is in need. I am the voice of reason and the person to lean on. I am present in times of joy, frustration, or sorrow. When my friend shares a concern, I listen with empathy and respond with honesty and compassion. A true friend sticks closer than one's nearest kind. Proverbs 18:24. Good morning, Angie, one of my friends. Caller and listeners, this is where we leave it for today. We talk to you tomorrow morning. Please, God, we're gone. Ciao.
On the street, 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
There's only one way to start your week right, and that's to reset with Dr. Livett. Join him right here on your radio every Monday morning at 9 a.m. for your dose of the health and wellness program that is sure to change your life. Dr. Livett has transformed thousands of lives over the last decade and is now live on the Street 919 FM every Monday from 9 a.m. to transform yours. Tune in to learn more about herbal blends and U-Juice for building your immunities and promoting overall great health. Dr. Livett on the Street 919 FM. This and every Monday at 9 a.m. Don't diet, live mighty, live healthy, live it.
Change is the only constant in life, and 2020 is definitely the year of changes. Eastern Credit Union is here to make life easier for you with our Seasons Change Loan campaign. Get up to 10 times your shares and have a chance to win a grand prize of $20,000 cash. And to make it even sweeter, your first full payment will be due on January 31st, 2021. Call Eastern Credit Union at 800-4328 or visit our website at www.ecunewexperience.com to apply for your Seasons Change loan today. Special conditions may apply and loans are subject to normal lending criteria. This promotion runs until December 31st, 2020 and is approved by the NLCB.
Eastern Credit Union, leading the way.
Hi, this is Dr. Savannah. Have you been struggling with your weight? Our Rapid 3 tablets guarantee that you can lose 1 to 3 pounds per day. No exercise needed. The medication is safe for all medical conditions. Call us now at 277-9734 or 224-1648. Visit our website at srweightloss.com or our Facebook page at srweightloss and start today.
Manage inflammation with Omega XL, a one-of-a-kind, powerful, natural anti-inflammatory supplement that has helped millions find relief from their pain, just like world-renowned cricketer Riyad Emrit.
Who wants to deal with pain? Now I don't have to because of Omega XL. Omega XL helps us to work hard and play harder. My name is Riyad Emrit and I approve this message.
Live healthy, stay strong with Omega XL. Visit your local pharmacy or health food store today.
Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iwer George on Instagram. Share the live. Iwer TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us. Realest news, hard talk, real talk on the Street 919 FM.
This is the word on the street. The Tobago only news on Street 919 FM.
Good morning. It's time for the word on the street, the All Tobago newscast on the Street 919 FM. Making news in Tobago today, vendors move into the new Scarborough Market. And the Glen Road prison shut down after meeting with residents. With the details, I am Jason Shields. Vendors began moving into the newly remodeled Scarborough Market at Wilson Road on Sunday. The process of moving into the $36 million facility is expected to be completed by midweek. After a tour of the new market on Friday, some vendors expressed some discontent with some of the renovations. They were pleased to return to the venue they vacated 5 years ago. Normal market activities are expected to resume on Wednesday. Opening hours at the market are 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. from Monday to Thursday, 5 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Fridays and Saturdays, and from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Sundays. On Thursday, Chief Secretary of the Tobago House of Assembly, Ansel Dennis, said the Tobago Correctional Facility at Glen Road in Scarborough will be shut down. Mr. Dennis, by a media release, announced that having met with residents, the facility be closed immediately. Chief Secretary's request and the recommendations to make alternative arrangements. Residents of Glen Road said formerly housed the THA's Department of Fisheries would have created a security risk which had left senior citizen easy. And that was the word of residents. Stay tuned right here on the Street 919 FM. Our next major newscast comes up at 12 noon. I am Jason Shields. Do enjoy the rest of your morning.
That was the word on the street. Tobago's news on Street 91.9 FM. Broadcasting from Trinidad to the world. The Street919fm.com.
The Street 919 FM has been asked to announce the passing of Diane Duncan Ross, who departed this life at the age of 65 on Thursday, 19th November 2020, at her residence, Ross Street, New Village, Point Fortin. She will lovingly be remembered as the daughter of the late Victor and Lumina Duncan, wife of Glenn Ross, mother of Tyler and Tahima, grandmother of Takia and Jaden, sister of Emery, Foston, Dilton, Terrence, Dexter, who is deceased, Carolee, Laroon, and Colleen, aunt of many, mother-in-law of Brent Title, sister-in-law of the Ross family and others, relative of the Joseph, Duncan, Costello, Sabalo, and George families, friend of Phyllis, Janet, Brenda, Michael, and many more. The funeral service for the late Diane Duncan Ross will take place on Tuesday, 24th November 2020 at Mount Ebo Spiritual Baptist Church, Filtration Plant Road, Gonzales Village in Guapo. Viewing of the body at 9:45 a.m., followed by a service at 10 a.m., thence to the Brighton Cato Cemetery. Inquiries can be made at the Elite Funeral Home, 648-3462.
There's only one way to start your week right, and that's to reset with Dr. Livette. Join him right here on your radio every Monday morning at 9 a.m. for your dose of the health and wellness program that is sure to change your life. Dr. Livette has transformed thousands of lives over the last decade and is now live on the Street 919 FM every Monday from 9 a.m. to transform yours. Tune in to learn more about herbal blends and U-Juice for building your immunities and promoting overall great health. Dr. Livette on the Street 919 FM. This and every Monday at 9 a.m. Don't diet, live mighty, live healthy, Livette.
So why drink something that is? U-Juice is super nutrient without any artificial flavors, sweeteners, or preservatives. And with the least amount of sugar in any drink, it's diabetic and weight loss friendly. Did you juice today? There's something magical about those old-time days. Everything tasted better because it was made with natural ingredients. We juice fresh ginger with slowly steeped whole spices and only 10 grams of sugar per serving, just like coconut water. Add something super to your day. U-Juice, en route to the ultimate you. There's a new drink that's transforming what you expect from a beverage. U-Juice is 100% natural and has the power of red ginseng, turmeric, ginger, and the world's strongest antioxidant, astaxanthin. Your new favorite drink has arrived. U-Juice, en route to the ultimate you.
So we are about to pour our sorrel mixture to the water so that we can start to bottle.
So my name is Ichana Hackett and my clients call me Dr. Livette. And 8 years ago we started 40 days in the forest. But I was basically there almost 8 hours a day, and I studied nature and the cycles of nature. But that's a whole different story. But that inspired me to become a healer and to help people, and I have helped thousands of people over the years. I'm a master herbalist, I'm a certified naturopathic doctor, a certified massage therapist. I decided to do something to help my clients, because the biggest complaint is they can't get healthy food to eat, they can't find a whole healthy juice to drink.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Hackett, co-founder of U-Juice. I'm going to take you through our factory today to see our lengthy process, but beautiful one, of our handcrafted U-Juice. This is a super nutrient blend. It has nano curcumin, which is the turmeric, astaxanthin, red ginseng, and vitamin D. It's super concentrated and it's water soluble. So we put it in water here.
Astaxanthin is actually the world's most powerful antioxidant. It's the pigment swims 2,000 miles non-stop while they're migrating because of astaxanthin. Astaxanthin is 6,000 times more powerful than vitamin C, and it helps people with their skin. So in our culture, only for carnival though, unfortunately, we are in the sun a lot, and so people get good. It's also a beta carotene.
It has cinnamon, bay leaf, clove, the traditional stuff that you usually get with a few other spices like pimento. You only the fronts and stuff, we're going to use the whole stevia leaves. We don't use any extract or any added sweeteners. It's just the natural leaf itself that we put in with these spices deep as well.
Red Korean ginseng is the most potent form of ginseng. There are other forms of ginseng, like ginseng, for example, but so it's the most potent form of ginseng, it's the most expensive form of ginseng, and ginseng is known for energy, for vigor, for vitality, so that it helps with regulating diabetes. So I wanted to go further than just adding ginseng. So we added another very important herb that everyone knows and has been used throughout Asia for thousands of years, which you know it as turmeric. But turmeric is not properly absorbed. The active ingredient in turmeric is called curcumin. You get all the benefits. So we use nano curcumin, which has 100% more bioavailability curcumin, which comes from turmeric. I don't want to go into all the long benefits today, but I will say that turmeric, red ginseng, and astaxanthin together helps with diabetes, is antioxidant, is
Settling. This is what is would see at the bottom. There's more settling with the turmeric ginger drink because there's raw ginger juice in it as well. We juice our own ginger. Sometimes, people are so accustomed to things that are not natural. They would go to the supermarkets and see it settling and be like, oh my gosh, I wonder if is it good? Is it spoiled? But it's not spoiled. You just have to shake it up and everything is in there.
So U-Juice is a very special drink, and I really want you all to give it a try. It tastes really good. It has 10 grams of sugar, same amount as coconut water, and is made using spices. It's a root drink, as I said, and we use the most powerful roots. I added to my wife's amazing recipe, and of course...
Hi, good morning, Trinidad Tobago. Thank you for staying on the Street 99 FM. Let me thank Miss Sean Flakes and Bruce Wayne for holding it down. And at this time we have Mr. Levette, who's already in studio, and I hope that you did listen to the U-Juice promo that we played a while ago. All right, let me hand you over to Dr. Levette. Hello, good morning, Doc.
Good morning, and how are you, Pastor Google?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
All right, and I hope wherever our listeners are, those of you that are viewing us on social media, pleasant good morning. I hope all is well with you and your family, and that you are in the best of health. And if you are not in the best of health, you know what to do. This is Reset with Dr. Levette. My name is Iwer Hackett. My clients call me Dr. Levette. I am a naturopathic doctor. I'm a certified massage therapist. I'm a certified functional blood chemistry practitioner. I have a long list of things. I could go on with all of the things that I can do, but what I take the most pride and joy in is helping you to get to the best health of your life. And to me, and I'm sure to you, that is the most important thing. What we do on this show, or what we try to accomplish every Monday, is to simplify the medical terms. Pastor Google, we have been researching maybe you don't know, but we have been researching health and wellness studies on various things, where diseases come from, why they happen. The only one that is still a mystery, by the way, to the medical community is cancer. But everything else we could quantify. We could figure out if we get a virus, this is what the virus is. We give it some antiviral, something, it works. If it's inflammation, science knows what inflammation is. They give you some type of anti-inflammatory. But there are some things that are not straightforward to treat. And so if something is not straightforward to treat, many people fall into a category where their disease is not an easy fix, or their disease requires a lot of medication for the rest of your life, which to me is not the ideal thing. I think, and my belief is, and maybe you can help me here, Pastor Google, you are a man of God, and I believe that this body that was created to heal itself, as is evidence. Whenever it gets cut, it heals itself. Like me, promoting a natural way of healing, promoting natural medicine. How did we become quacks by the medical fraternity? Where and how did a natural way become the alternative thing to do? And why is that so? Do you have any answers or insights? How did the table turn?
Well, those of us who are people of faith believe that those things turned when mankind became disobedient.
Right.
And it was like, when you choose to eat the forbidden fruit, or all these things started to happen, sickness. There are certain plants that was never there, in the sense of like the ones with the forget the name, what to call it now. But really, these things started to happen to our bodies, aging. Mm-hmm. When you look at back in the time with Noah lived to be close to 200 and something, 300 and something. Some men lived to 400, 500. Imagine up to when the psalmist David, and that's just how time and the effects of aging came in. When the psalmist would tell you that how you have and how you treat your body.
All right, I like a biblical perspective. I am more of a historian in terms of evidence. I'm evidence-based, let me say different. I'm evidence-based, right? So what is the evidence we have today, in today's world? I always reference Gabon, and the fact that in Gabon you have people who still living in the forest, the way that the Adam and Eve story still exists in Gabon. Of course, if Adam and Eve exists, then they would have had to exist in Africa, and they would have lived in a way that should still be. We should still be able to go back in time physically and find something. So the only evidence we have of humans today alive, living in the same way that Adam and Eve live, naked, by the way, still in the bush, still in the forest, using herbs, they lived 150 years without getting sick, without diabetes, without heart disease, without any single disease. They meant that is conducive to health, without bills and stress and these other factors. These Africans somehow, they don't have any old age homes for them. They 140, 150, and they're not sick, they're not crippled. The only thing we see is that their dental health is horrible. Of course, because they don't brush their teeth every morning, right? That's the only thing that we see that affect them.
I hear you, but I think I don't feel it's because of the brushing of the teeth anyway that we know it to be in the Western world.
Yeah.
Because I remember looking at a documentary where they were using charcoal.
At the rotten, we can identify the fixes. So we have advancements that allow us in this century to be better than they were.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing that we're beating them in.
Because I know that from some research that I've done with charcoal and other stuff that people use with dental care, some of their dentals are better than ours.
Yes. And looking at the history of it too, when they unearth these mummies, and we see it as well. Yeah, we see it as well. We do. By the way, the first surgeon in the world was a black man called Imhotep, who was a multi-genius in Egypt. He was what the French would call a pygmy. He was a very short statured man. He built the Great Pyramid of Giza and many others. He was called a multi-genius. He was the first herbalist to actually document herbs and what herbs are used for. So the origins of herbs and herbal medicine, by the way, for those of you who don't know, is Africa. And our practice is based on African holistic health. And my teacher, of course, I always mention his name more so that he passed early on this year, Dr. Lila Africa. His whole practice, everything I've learned was surrounded around African holistic health and why Africans are really more prone to certain diseases because our diets have been changed so drastically over the years. It's almost like you take a fish from the ocean, that fish isn't eating the same food, the lifespan of the fish. Changing not just the environment, but what you're feeding the animal as well.
So just to quickly ask this question. So have we ever sat down and looked at the diet of what African people would have been eating before, as we would say, civilization, before we became so
uncivilized? Yes, we were civilized. We became uncivilized. That's why we see black people doing all kind of things now. Why black people behaving so? We never behaved so in Africa. We have become uncivilized because we learn how to become uncivilized by our captures.
Right. So what were we eating before?
Right. We were eating, in that tribe, they have what they call manok, which is cassava. They were hunters and gatherers. They would hunt mostly fish, by the way, and they would have fruits and vegetables. If they were to kill any kind of animal, which is meat, they would say a prayer before they kill the meat, and they would eat the meat while it's twitching. Because we talk about frequencies on our show before, and the fact that we as humans have a frequency of about 60 to 70 hertz, and when you kill something, it has 0 hertz. And so even in Japan, when they kill the fish, we spoke about this stuff last week actually, but no, you weren't here. But we spoke about frequencies last week, and the fact that fruits and vegetables have frequencies between 16 hertz to about as much as 30 hertz. Essential oils have the highest hertz, 200 and something hertz. Rosemary oil has. So it's interesting that we are an electrical device, and we spoke about these things last week. And so what our people ate, and all indigenous people all around the world, by the way, we ate natural whole foods, and if you kill something, you eat it right away. So we didn't have the manifestation of diseases until we started things to eat in the morning, dead food like cereal and biscuits and bread and food that doesn't have any more energy. And then we eat food and say, oh, I have ethnic fatigue, but then what are we really talking about? How could you get energy from food that is dead? And that's the question, really. So today's topic, all of that said, today's topic is poor circulation the cause of all diseases? Of course, follow us on Instagram at UJuiceDrink, Live at HRB Spa, and Facebook at Live at Health and UJuice Roots. Of course, liveathealth.com is where you can find us. You can book your holistic health assessments online and go to ujuiceroots.com to order UJuice, the healthiest super nutrient drink by far anywhere in the world, and is made right here at our facility in Trinidad and Tobago with the highest of standards and with your health in mind. You can call us or WhatsApp us at 674-5015. That number again is 674-5015, and book your holistic health assessment, infrared saunas, liver and gallbladder flushes, or colon hydrotherapy today. Before I jump into today's topic, we are giving away a 20% discount off a vitamin D test, and I'll tell you why that is important in today's show. And once you do your holistic health assessment, you get 20% off of your vitamin D test. And you also get a free stress reduction CD set once you book your holistic health assessment. Pastor Google, the key to a healthy life is a healthy heart. And since coronary heart disease is the leading cause of death globally, we must address the root cause, which is endothelial dysfunction, a fancy medical term, I want to break it down for you, and arteriosclerosis, another fancy term. So what is endo? Have you ever heard that term before? Endothelial. Endo means inside. It's a Greek word, endo. Means within, actually, officially. And thelial is describing it's like the inner skin of your artery. So you have skin on the outside. We also have skin on the inside. We have 100,000 kilometers of veins and arteries and capillaries, enough to go around the equator twice. Inside that skin is like a pipe, right? So inside the pipe, inside here you have skin. The first layer of skin, we call it the endothelial lining. Now, the question is poor circulation, which the medical term for poor circulation that we describe as poor circulation is endothelial dysfunction. What is the function of your endothelium? So one of the functions, for example, is bringing blood flow to your heart. If you're stressed out, if you're running, it helps to dilate. It does many different things, but it's basically moving blood throughout the body and keeping it doing it so efficiently that we stay alive. But we start to have damage to the skin. On the outside, we can see damage on your skin. Maybe you have psoriasis or you have some problem on your skin. You can see darkening on the skin. We can look at the skin and see that something is wrong, but inside we can't see. And that is a challenge. Half of men that die from heart disease and that die from a heart attack or that get a stroke have no symptoms, some of them, and they have no idea that they are sick. They are healthy men. And far too often, in my experience, up to last week, some friend of mine went to the pharmacy. It all starts with endothelial dysfunction. The skin inside the artery start to get damaged. What is damaging the skin? Everyone who's listening to us right now needs to ask the question, how do I prevent that? Because that happens. This is the leading cause of death, by the way. And there are lots of diseases that people don't know that is caused how well the vascular system is working now. So the endothelium is directly involved in peripheral vascular disease. And these diseases, as you may know or may not know, stroke is one of them. Obesity is linked to endothelial dysfunction. Coronary artery and heart disease, of course, is obvious, is linked to endothelial dysfunction. Diabetes is linked. Insulin resistance is linked to endothelial dysfunction. Chronic kidney failure, tumor growth, and metastasis is also linked to endothelial dysfunction. Venous thrombosis, when the veins thrombose, and so blood can't flow, and it starts to swell, and then some people have to do surgery or put something in it so that the blood opens it so blood could flow through like a stent. Viral infectious diseases. COVID-19 is a viral infectious disease. Endothelial dysfunction. So let me just make that one point now, Pastor Google. I just said to you, we have 100,000 miles of arteries, capillaries, which is like as fine as a grain of hair on your head that connects your veins to your arteries. You have 100,000 kilometers, enough to go around the equator twice. So we ain't going around the equator twice. We're going from here to Arima, just to give this analogy. If you have a virus, and my body has to make phagocytes or have an immune response to eat the virus, but we can't get, but we in Port Westway now trying to get to Arima, trying to get to South, trying to get to Tobago, wherever we try to go to, the immune system trying to go there. I just said it has to travel enough to go around the equator twice, to give you an idea how far this response have to go to repair. You with me? So, if there's a traffic jam or fire or something stopping us from getting to Arima, San Fernando, wherever, how is the immune system going to kill COVID-19? And that is the thing that we don't think about. Why is it that these diseases that are all linked to endothelial dysfunction are comorbidities, like hypertension, like diabetes, like anything to do with your lungs, by the way, asthma, any kind of upper respiratory issue. Why? Because circulation is affected in those areas. Wherever circulation is affected or limited, the body cannot build a proper response to remove whatever. Their body was able to go quickly and fix the problem. So they're not even aware that they had a disease. It takes 7 years for it to be visible enough. Why? Because 2 million cancer cells is the size of a... And it takes time before it builds and builds and becomes something that we can see. But they picked up the virus very early, right? And when they picked up the virus very early, they were able to change the diet of the person and put them on a plant-based diet. And without any medication, Pastor Google, cancer went away. Because a plant-based diet improves endothelial dysfunction. And meat and dairy damages or hampers your endothelial function. Other diseases too are affected. Dementia, because the brain, if it doesn't get oxygen, we have a problem. And for men, erectile dysfunction is also a big thing, because think about it, for your penis to be erect, the body has to rush, blood has to run through to be able to get the penis to stand. And if the penis can't stand, then we have problems. And it's the same thing I said before. Any kind of vasodilator, L-arginine is a vasodilator, so it helps to bring blood. So if you have erectile dysfunction, 2,000 milligrams of L-arginine will do what Viagra will do actually, because it helps to vasodilate. But is that the answer? No. The answer is to clear out your vascular system. The answer really is, how do we evaluate? Is there a way for us to evaluate or test endothelial dysfunction, since it is contributing to all of these diseases? This is not what I am saying now. This is what the medical and the scientists who are looking at this is what they are saying. This is not what a herbalist is saying now. This is what the medical fraternity is saying. So if we know this, the natural question to ask would be, how do we fix it? Now, endothelial dysfunction leads to atherosclerosis. And athero is a word that looks at the artery, and sclerosis means to harden or to dry. So we're talking about we're talking about the vascular system now, the vein or the artery in this case. And we spoke about atherosclerosis. So should I go into it in more detail today again? Maybe we have some new listeners. But plaque builds up. So the artery get damaged, endothelial dysfunction. Different things cause it to become damaged. Vitamin D protects it. That's why we test vitamin D. Anywhere and you squeeze it and you see anything white, that's white blood cells. We call it pus. So pus or white blood cells, remember, going to heal damage. So whenever the endothelial lining gets damaged, then cholesterol goes to heal it. White blood cells go to heal it, and other things as well. What the other thing that causes damage, of course, as Dr. Anderson spoke about, is lead and cadmium, heavy metals overall. So we recommend things like infrared saunas, which is proven in studies as you sweat, they're able to actually test the sweat and find heavy metals in the sweat. So therefore, everything I've done for the last 9 years, has been based on clearing out your vascular system using various things. One of them is fasting. Fasting, again, is proven to reverse endothelial dysfunction. We do some tests, because if we don't do a test, how do we diagnose it? And most doctors don't routinely test endothelial dysfunction. The only time they may test something is if you really have a complaint, and that's when it's too late usually. There is a test, of course, you can go, and they would put this dye, which is an angiogram, and they would look to see what degree of blockages you have in the aorta. And that test is almost $7,000, by the way, and it's an invasive test. But there is a new way. There is a new way to test endothelial function. The machine is very expensive, but we're going to invest in the machine because I think it's very important for us to test the endothelial function. And we're going to start doing that test in January We're not going to see because vitamins damages in the endothelial function. Then we also are looking for other things like HSC reactive protein, which tells me if there's inflammation there. We could look at another test called fibrinogen to see if that factor is a factor that is associated with clots. We can also look at your platelets on your CBC to have a stroke from a blood clot. So these are things that I have monitored, and once we put people on a program with herbs that cleanse, we see that these markers change. And like your platelets, I've had one particular client recently, her platelets was over 400. And again, platelets are your smallest red blood cells. If you're going to cut it, it clots. All right, so it's important for that. These are the things we look at. We look at your body composition. If your visceral fat is high, then we know that inside the walls of the artery also has fat. Visceral fat is organ fat. We see that your heart is fatty. We see that your liver is fatty. And if your heart have fat on it, we know how inside the arteries look. And we show you these things because we want to educate you for you to have an idea of how this stuff works. We also, of course, specialize in giving you the very best ingredients in everything we do to help to prevent atherosclerosis. One of those things that we use, of course, is astaxanthin. We spoke about that on many times in the show, but what you may not know about astaxanthin is it is the most, one of the into the cells to boost circulation. Oral astaxanthin, by the way, enhance nitric oxide induced vasorelaxation. This is a study done in rats. In the experiment, they said, it spontaneously causes the rats to have, that were hypertensive, for their blood pressures to become normalized, so that oral astaxanthin significantly decreased nitric oxide end products, indicating that it may be exerting its blood pressure effects via this pathway. Astaxanthin reduce the wall lumen ratio in coronary artery and decrease elastin bands in the aorta, again the main artery going to the heart. This study shows that astaxanthin may be, in science we say maybe, may be beneficial in terms of mediating effects of cardiovascular disease because of its effect it has in the vascular system. And that's why we say a juice a day maybe keep the doctor away. Because everything heart disease and all other diseases, when I put this drink together so that people have an idea how good this actually is. So I would like to encourage our listeners, those of you who are viewing us on social media, to share, of course, this information may save someone's life. We try again to simplify stuff for you so that you are able to understand what's happening with your body. When we were born, Pastor Google, we didn't have a manual that we could understand. And I find that in going through all these scientific studies that I've gone through in the last 9 to 10 years, it is, if you have to read through a scientific article, you have to be a scientist to read it through. One of the things my great teacher, Dr. Lila Africa, has taught me is how to interpret, how to break down these things. So, second edition of this manual, it's a book really, we're going to publish it, it's going to be available next year, and different treatments, why they work, why they're scientifically proven, because I don't like to say it because I said something, and so because I don't have the studies. I haven't done the studies myself. I have observations, so I can say, well, if you do this, I've seen that this happened. But I don't have the studies myself. I had a patient once with atrial fibrillation. And atrial fibrillation is a condition with your heart where, in simple terms, and so that causes, I just started out to, I said, no, I wasn't too clear in my mind what I was at that time. I wasn't too clear. I understood it, but I wasn't too clear how the medications work. I was just starting. This is 2011. So he didn't tell me. So he do the program, he do the fast, he take the herbs, everything else and so forth. So at the end of the day, he said to me, Doc, medication stopped working, and this program took away the symptoms. I don't need it anymore. Why? Because now I know, based on the new research and what we have seen, that fasting, Jesus fasted for 40 days and 40 nights. I did a similar fast in 2010. And at the end of that fast, I had certain realizations. I don't know. I'm not too sure. You as a man of God, maybe one of your ambitions was to do a Jesus fast. But doing a Jesus fast, if you haven't done so before, will change your life. You're literally walking in the man's footsteps, and that is changes your whole life from all different perspectives. But so since that, I have been promoting fasting as a way to reverse chronic lifestyle diseases because I've seen firsthand. I've had 3 clinically blind people start to see again from fasting. I will never say fasting will give you back your eyesight, but I'm just saying what I've seen in doing this with thousands of people on the program. And not just fasting, we have those people did liver flushes, those people turn gray, to see people not just lose. It's amazing how God created this body to heal, and this is really what, this is the message this morning. You know, if you don't believe anything else, know that your body was designed to heal itself. It cannot do so if you're eating the wrong foods. It cannot do so if you're stressed out. It cannot do so. It can't do so if you're not drinking water. If you're drinking soft drink and carbonated drinks and acidic drinks, it can't do it. Do you know that spring water, Pastor Google, has this exact same pH as your blood? We have a spring, and I tested the water. Your blood pH should be about 8.2. Just imagine the water coming out of the earth that God created is 8.2. And your blood pH is 8.2. And you drinking water from Wassa, and you drinking bottled water, that is 6. In terms of the pH. 6. So when you drink acid water, which God didn't design his body for, your body has to make it alkaline, you know, because your body can't recognize acid water. Your body was designed to recognize spring water. And even alkaline water, although it's better, but alkaline water does not have the vitamins and minerals that natural spring water has. So even though it's better, it is the best water in the world that you could drink is spring water. I have one of somebody close to me actually that we started off on the spring water, and we don't have it for sale as yet. One of my clients convinced me. She said, "Doc, why don't you sell this water?" I said, "Well, you know, there's only so much water in the spring, and I don't want to sell all the spring." But it has such a curative effect that this person with rheumatoid arthritis, if the water finishes, she starts to panic because the water has an effect that works synergistically with her body, and she feels so much better with just the right water. So remember, I talked about the environment that we're living in. When we take them from the environment with whole food, everything in the forest doing what it was meant to do. Everything is doing what it was meant to do. At the time of the day, it was meant to do so. But when we move from that, and now we have to do what somebody else wants us to do, because we're no longer free. We have to go to work from 8 to 4. And if you're sick, if you're unhappy, if it doesn't matter how you feel, come to work, still pass a Google and smile for people. Feed your children. So that is where stress comes in, and stress, of course, is one of the major factors that causes us disease and that accelerates diseases. So I know we're about to wrap. I just want to play some testimonies now from you, Juice. I think I don't know if you have any on your phone, but I could play it from my phone nonetheless, just to share what you juicers are experiencing, of course, once they are on the product. I'm going to play this one.
I had energy, as I tell you already. So since such drinking that juice there is double energy, as I tell you. I want to lift up my house on the decor and rest it on the boss root. It really good. And I will not stop. And another thing, I was telling you about the mucus problem I had over the years. All what went to, it didn't help with that at all. And I start drinking your juice here. Every night I must have my little spit of cup. That when I turn in the night, I can't take that. I put it in there. You understand? Now I could put away my cup. I don't need the cup again, but it went real good. I ain't stop it. It really, really good. So I wish people really try and take it and use it and it really helping. I love it. Pleasant tasting. Can't stop it at all. It's the best.
Your body is not artificial, so why drink something that is? U-Juice is super nutrient without any artificial flavors, sweeteners, or preservatives. And with the least amount of sugar in any drink, it's diabetic and weight loss friendly. Did you juice today?
For you, and then we're going to take a break. I want to hear from you after the break. I want you to of course, call if you have any questions or concerns. And we play one more.
The juice, and within 3 minutes of drinking the juice, my chest felt relieved, my heart rate slowed down, I felt a little bit more chest pains since I started drinking that juice. However, I stopped for a while and the chest pain.
So, again, our show today is based on endothelial function, right? So this last person had a chest pain and she drank the juice. Nanocurcumin, astaxanthin, red Korean ginseng get that almost instant relief. And we have many clients who said the same thing to us. So we have going for a break.
Trying to be stick and stay, kind of right after this break.